Actually, this was dedicated to Grim Reaper because I'm drinking tea from a shit cup. A 2-bagger cup of tea for that Brit. Yeah, you're wrong, Steve, but that's okay. I appreciate it. But I got myself, some nice tea. Sitting here drinking tea and a little bit of pain tonight. I thought I'd come visit everybody, see how everyone's doing. Got myself a nice little satchel, some yummy weed I'll be doing something with. I'm not sure what. Two people. I'm going to finish this song up. I'm going to play one more song, and then we'll see what happens. I'll put something on that'll excite some people. How about... Hey, Liberty. Wow. Holy, wait. Holy smokes, Ellie. How are you? I was thinking of calling you today. I hadn't seen Hide and Hair you. I looked at MLH's stream today. I didn't see you in there. So I'm like, shit, I hope she's okay. I heard you left YouTube or something. I don't know, for a while. So anyway, glad to see you. Glad to see you're okay. Liberty, good to see you, hon. I'm drinking some tea here tonight. A 2-bagger tea. I told Grim Reaper I would drink tea in his memory or for him. I love tea. What's up, Nith? How are you? Giggity giggity. Yeah, got me some fucking yummy tea. Let's play this song a little more. Glad you're okay, Ellie. I think this piano's worth more than my house. What puppy got? What's up, Caucasian? So, Link, if you got some time, brother. $160,000 views in 26 days. 750,000. I got the thing today, Caucasian. Those shorts are fun. Roger. I'll pin that link. Anybody's welcome to come say hi. Keep it positive if we can. If he's not into non-positive. I wish you could play. Are you sure it's a piano, Steve? You want to play or? New Hampshire Mountain Girl. What's up, honey? Grim Reaper, where are you? This tea actually came from England. It's Yorkshire tea. Right from the other side of the pond. What's up, Orange? Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. And then you see the hippie. You ever heard SCT? I've heard of it. This is Lola Astronova, man. She's a fucking monster on a fucking piano. And she's very beautiful. So that's what this is. Daddy. I don't know if you guys caught the live stream up in Provincetown last night. Me and my wife at Gay Bear Week. The topic of the week was, big, gay, hairy men. And we hung out P-Town for a little while, and there was quite a bit of that horny. Nah, I just love good music and beautiful women, brother. Can't say. Then look at that piano. That thing probably costs more than my fucking house, and my house is pretty beautiful. It's Grim Reaper drinking some tea straight from England. Bro, what? You are geeking. Okay. Geeking on some tea. You like tea? I love tea. No geeking. Let's see what else I can play.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the sideboard. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord, take me home. I just wanna go home.
Are you my daddy, John?
I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say, and I wanna go home.
Did you say something about big hairy gay guy?
Farming.
Yeah, if you it was almost like a porn bomb. I was sitting there in my wife's car. We're up in P-Town, and of course, you know, if you've heard me talk about things like the Dick Dock and whatnot up in Provincetown, there's all kinds of gay going on down there, and so we're hanging out there. We got my favorite pizza down there, and I just got my camera set up in front of the car. And all of a sudden, if I look, I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's got see-through fucking underwear on. It's like lace. And his fucking dick is right there. And I'm like, holy fuck. But it was quite interesting. And sadly, I was live for a little while. I was going to drive through, and the puppy had chewed through the fucking wire from my spare battery. So technical difficulties went on, and I ended up going offline. Like, Joe, Ohio says, I seen it. It was terrible.
Once, many years ago, I got really drunk and woke up with a dog, a puppy. And about, I don't know, 5 months after that, I was riding around with my dog in the back seat of my car, and I got out of the guy's house, and I was standing 2 feet away from this car. Never heard a thing out of that dog, and he ate the entire backrest to the front seat.
Oh shit!
He peeled it like a murder and hooch bit.
Thank God for that puppy. I did have a lot of fun with that puppy. I tell you what, I stood there and 200 people held my puppy in a matter of like 20 minutes. Like, just, oh my God, blue eyes. All the gay guys were touching me. I was full erect. I mean, what?
Totally aroused.
Oh, I was fucking hard as fucking Mount Washington. 'Cause, But yeah, it was quite fun. I wish I could have done more, but oh well, can't win them all. It's always technical difficulties. Me and you talk about this all the time. Every fucking live, it's like,
What's up, Liberty Blair? Good to see you.
I
Yeah, the part of it has to do with the fact that we're all using such different equipment, and when they do an update, something that works for you messes me up, but something that
right.
works for me messes you up.
It's terrible. I came on the other night. I'm like, oh, OBS update. Oh, great. I'm gonna set up a live, and then I go to put OBS on, and I see there's an update. This is fucking great. I was limp since Ohio, Steve. There was plenty of
That's
beautiful women. I gotta say, there was a million
no,
beautiful
sir.
women.
I will not stand for this. That is a you problem, not a we problem.
So I've been sitting here drinking a 2-bagger of tea.
Yeah, I know
from
how much
Grim
you like
Reaper.
being teabagged. You've told us how much you like
I
teabag.
love teabag. If you put a little chocolate on there and you just rub it on my forehead, look at that forehead. It's big enough for your
I
balls.
call it 5 head in this case.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely 5. That's what happens when you get to 60, bro. Where are you?
Am I your 13th reason, bro? Come on. You're the second person to tell me that shit today.
Your dead dog's my 13th reason. Okay. So what else is new? How's the
Oh, I noticed something weird. I don't know if this is a verifiable thing,
okay?
but I've noticed it twice, right? Twice I have gone live at a point in time, either moments before or moments after I uploaded a short when it was scheduled to release, right? And the whole time I was live, I was picking up people from the shorts coming in off that
Yep.
short.
Uh-huh.
And it seemed to stay active in the algorithm the whole time I was live and didn't drop off till after I shut down the live. And I don't know if that was actual observation or if that was just the beginning of the run up, you know.
Right. I've had some people. I haven't been going live enough, but I have a couple of gamer people that come pretty much every time I was going live from shorts. I've been doing really good with the shorts. 100,
Yeah, you've been
100,
You've been doing a bunch of
160,000 views in 28 days. Just got my notification today for 750,000 views.
Yeah. I broke 2 million like a couple of days ago, I think. Maybe a week ago.
I dropped one about the Hitler and the camp concentration camps.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how do you translate all the fucking comments. You don't get that translation option on your phone. You got to do it on a computer, I guess. But yeah, that was an interesting one. My best video was the one I copied from the guy who did, there's 100 million YouTube videos on YouTube, which is actually shy of the real number. But anyway, that video there got me like 265 subscribers. Like, that is, what the fuck?
Yeah, sometimes you'll hit a good one like that. And sometimes like I got about 17,000 views in the last 48 hours. I got like 4 subscribers. And
Really?
then 4 subscribers.
Yeah, it just popped my most.
Suspect somebody's got a space off.
I'm
That's
just rolling one
spamming
here.
Johnny
So,
James.
bro's a goofy goober. Who's he talking about? Me or you?
Well,
I mean, we're both probably pretty
yeah,
goofy.
we both qualify. I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't debate the point. I was just agreeing and gonna move on.
Yeah.
But he got a space off in his attempt to troll us, and it's not really
It's not really happening. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't work. You see what's up there, right?
Yeah.
It's
Joe Cool taught me that shit all back in the day, you know. Joe Cool. Remember last time we said Joe Cool, and then a white girl came up on panel and Joe came running right up.
They say you look like you came from Venus. I came on Venus. Just
Whoa, what? Right?
You know, I don't want you to get it confused. He's from Venus. I do something else with Venus.
Wait, I'm Venus and you come on Venus? Wait, are we on the wrong platform here, bro? Wait.
I mean, I'm open to suggestions. I mean, you know, I'll even show you where the box is.
Hey, I mean, I'll try anything once, you know. I don't know.
Oh, wait, you got some alien shit? Hold on, I got some alien shit.
I mean, hey, why wouldn't I be interested in Alien? I mean, what the hell? Might be better than all the guys I've been with. What? Sorry. Never mind. Yeah. Trying to roll one. Sorry, James. Give me a second.
I knew it was coming, just like me.
Oh, boy. How come whenever two guys get along, the conversation goes to dick? Just
because we don't feel like we have to prove ourselves to one another. When a woman comes in the room, suddenly we each have to be the best man, right?
I see.
When we get a woman around and we're not really competing. We just sit around and jerk each other's dick with nobody looking.
Oh, I'm gonna use that line next time I'm gaming because I was telling some people the other day. I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and I said I don't know why, but every time you get a bunch of guys alone together, it somehow ends up coming up to dig. Come on, James. You know you love the topic, bro.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be here except he's enjoying himself.
Brooke, right? What's up, honey? Woo woo! I got myself a cigarette here of the finest tobacco in freaking Georgia.
All I'm saying,
true tobacco. Just saying.
All I'm saying is hate harder, brother. Hate harder.
Hate harder.
I'm sure you'll get through this time. It'll be fun. You just hate a little bit more and hate a little harder, and next time I promise you I'll feel it. Bro. I'll start caring. We'll give a shit. We will
I agree, James. Tobacco is bad for you. I don't think anybody should smoke tobacco, but
drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah, I guess technically nicotine is a drug, right?
Absolutely.
As I know, when you just say you're smoking marijuana on these here live streams now, they make it 18 and over.
Hey, hippie, he said you real old, man.
Bro, it's like 100 years old. Yeah.
He's all picking on your age, dude. Why you gonna let him do that?
I don't mind. He's just jealous. Because he lost all his hair already, and I'm 60 and still got all mine.
You live long as we are. You still got your hair. You're doing pretty good.
Right, Johnny.
Not gonna lie. There are younger men than me out there who are really pissed off at me because not only do I have these magnificent flowing locks, I also have a bit of pizzazz. But I got that drizzle, you know?
But he makes it look good, too. Hippie, you're looking good for 100.
Thanks.
Well, I gotta appreciate you, hon.
No
that is one sweet girl right there.
Well, she's being nice. Just let her.
Yeah, I know. She's been around a long time. I love them, those English people. They are so kind.
Are you trying to advertise that Ohio Steve is still limp?
Oh shit, Steve! Are you still limp?
Yeah, he's been limp for the past 20 minutes. You can, there you go. You can be 100 for him. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna advertise. What's up, Brooke? I only have one puppy left besides mine. I sold one today. I have one left. Yay! 5 puppies.
The dog's so pretty, make me want to take a road trip.
There's one left. One left. It's a female. She's beautiful.
Don't let my wife see that puppy. I'll be on my way.
That's what happened with John Denicola. John Denicola's wife saw the puppy, and he's like, "When can I get it?" I'm like, "Can you come get it now, please?" But yeah, he's got one. I have these random people do it. This is the weirdest thing. I'm literally sitting here playing video games, and I look out the window right here, and it's my driveway, and I see this woman I don't know walking up my driveway. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I go running out to the front door. I'm like, "Can I help you?" She goes, "Yeah. I heard you had some puppies for sale." She's like, "We're here from Maine on vacation, and we'd love to take one home to Maine." I was like, "Damn, all you got to do is hand me over $200 and grab the one you want, and you're good to go." So, yeah, they came over with 7 kids, and they picked out a puppy, and away the puppy went on Saturday.
It'd be
Chunky.
like that.
The only one left is Chunky. Hershey got bought today. Hershey's my favorite. I'm so sad he's going, but I couldn't keep 2. I'm keeping the silver one. We finally named her. I forgot to tell everybody. My granddaughter came up with the name Stormy for the silver puppy. So now we have a cat named Lightning. We have another cat named Cloud, and now we have a dog named Storm. So pretty interesting. I'll take it. She's the princess of the house. So I wanted Misty. I was really looking for Misty. Oh, she's shooting shit at me right now. I wanted Misty, but I do like Stormy. Stormy's good. She just flung something at me, being a wise ass, giggling and shit. She is the prince.
He's gonna touch you, dude.
What is he? What?
John James' daddy says he's gonna touch you.
Oh shit! Come on.
I told him to use gloves. He doesn't know where you've been.
Right? Yeah, it wouldn't touch me. Damn, bro. So anyway, yeah, I got rid of all the puppies except for one, and I'm excited. I can start working on her now. People have been saying she's a gene like miracle, because they say she's a silver lab, which is super rare, and she's got blue eyes, which is off the charts rare for a silver lab. So she's like
labs.
Yeah,
so
there's
types.
There's Staffordshire is the mother, and the father was a giant chocolate lab.
I had a black lab. Well, he was black, except he was really a meth lab, if you understand. You ever seen one of them? All right. So this dog would wake up in the morning and run into the kitchen, run back to the bedroom, run to my wife's room, run back to my room, run back to the kitchen, run back to my wife's room, my room, and do this until at least one of us got up so we could come hang out with him. After that, he would sit and stare at us until we decided to do something. When you decide to do something, he does it until he passes out. This dog would literally run and fall over and slide to a stop sleeping. There you go.
Yes, she is.
Can you? That's a big old wide nose for a lab, bro.
The nose is the Staffy. Definitely. Yes. Staffordshire. We have the sister to this dog because I told you they are inbred. You know what I mean? Sadly. Yeah. We have the sister. Looks a lot like a pit bull. She definitely got the pit bull look. Now the fat female, she looks like a lab. She's like twice the size of my puppy. She just pushes her around like she's not even there. My dog makes a lot of noise, but the big fat chocolate just comes in like. Hey, right. Elmer gags.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen Elmer.
Yeah, yeah. How are you, Elmer? What do you think of this whole thing? I see you've been playing the shit out of the whole Trump shooting thing and all that.
Actually, that's not so much me. That's other people that I've.
Oh, yeah?
that invite me on, and so that's what they're covering. So that's what ends up happening.
Gotcha.
You know?
I feel like my own personal experiences with Trump and Biden doesn't normally do well for me. I don't know if the people that
mine have been doing just barely above average, not above what my usual stuff does. So I mean, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, there's not really a bump on it at all.
Like I did a bunch where Joe Biden's like falling asleep at these random meetings and people are coming out, and it just, they would, they did average like 400. That's like kind of the average. If you do below 400, I'm tempted to delete it right away.
Well, see, that's an interesting thing. I had a conversation with somebody about that a couple of days ago. He was talking about how he just he makes a whole bunch of shorts and he has them all on his phone and he uploads them. And if they don't really do well, he deletes them and he'll upload them again later. I was like, I understand. I get it. But doesn't that present something of a skewed view of your channel? Right?
Well, I think in my own thought, not to diss anybody who that might be, but the theory is you're trying to make people happy in what you're doing. And if you're going to repost some stuff, it's going to piss some people off. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Sure,
yeah, I get that.
So, you want the puppy again, James?
Yeah.
After you were wise ass the whole time, I'll show you the mail.
Oh yeah.
This is my favorite one right here, but he's
Is that the one? Is that the one that's available?
He got sold today. This is the boy. He's we call him Hershey because he's all brown. Every other puppy had white on them except for this dog here. It was completely brown. And I don't know where the fat female is. She's a loner. She's always by herself.
I like those.
Yeah.
The one I got now, my bull mastiff mix. He is so terrified of alone. It is ridiculous. Like, he's fine. As soon as you walk away, he's okay. But when you're leaving, that whole separation anxiety thing, he just looks so sad. Yeah. I started taking him just about everywhere I go because he's a bulldog and he ain't got no bottom lip, but he pouts and I can't figure out that.
Dude, I hate that. I hate seeing a dog up at the silver one is mine. The brown one I sold today. The silver one has blue eyes. She's a beautiful dog. I can't wait till she gets a little older. Like my other dog, I used to take her on walks all the time. I'll be taking this dog on walks all the time. Drop my tobacco. Can't do that.
Right.
We're quiet tonight. Where is everybody? I guess I ain't been live forever.
There's a ton of lives going on.
Is there?
Areas, yeah, different folks.
I went over to Tonic and Sales for a little while, said hi to some people over there, and then
I was at Juicy J's Hot Topics, and there's the other one.
I don't really go too far. Yes. I don't know.
Well, you know my policy. Previous guests go live, and they ain't got nobody up there with them. If I'm available, I'll pop in.
Try to help out. Yeah, I'm totally a helper.
I work.
That was originally the scheme of my channel, bro, was to try and let people share their videos and stuff. And that was kind of before I was naive to how people might, play the wrong video. You know what I mean? Like somebody could come up as Caucasian and play your video, and then I get a strike because it's not really his video. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
It's difficult.
I did something. I did something kind of dumb.
Oh, what'd you do?
All right, so every now and then I'll have like a dream, or I'll hear something and it'll get stuck in my head, and I can't stop thinking about it until I do something with the idea. Right.
Go ahead.
So okay, I was listening to an audiobook like I usually do when I'm sleeping, and for some reason, and I haven't figured this out, I think my phone reset or something, but when it came back, it was playing music instead of the audiobooks. And so that was weird. But what I woke up listening to was a prof tune. I can't remember which one it is, but he's got a line in it. And it says something about you being embarrassed because my bedroom sounds like a women's tennis match. So I went and got some women's tennis match sounds and stuck it in behind it. It goes a little something like this.
They're like,
Don't sound like it's a fucking women's tennis match.
that is good, bro. I like it.
And I just kept that one for myself. I didn't upload it or nothing.
So how do you make all your shorts? You do them on a computer, right?
Well, no, most of them I do on a phone. If
Do you do them on your phone? Yeah.
Most of them, not all. If I'm going to do it on the computer, I'll go into my OBS and turn it into a portrait.
Yeah.
Overlay everything on there, record whatever I need, and then drop it into a legitimate editor and do my editing there. That way the sound is better, the editing is clean.
Hey, how about this one? Have you ever gotten a copyright claim from one of the shared videos that YouTube, music, you know, you click on add a sound and you can pick a song and then you throw it on there and then fucking, I go to upload it and it says fucking copyright. And I'm like, wait.
I went looking.
How?
Because it's a copyrighted tune. They let you use it if you want to, but they're going to claim whatever revenue you would have generated.
That's so fucking stew.
Here's my
bro.
point when it comes to that stuff. If me buying something doesn't mean that I own it, then me pirating doesn't mean that I stole it.
That's deep.
I'm just saying,
you know,
bro.
like the sad part.
Here.
The sad part is a lot of the songs that I played on my channel over 4 or 5 years were songs that people had never heard that might have gone out and bought the CD, yet they want to bitch and complain. Not trying to sell it. I never monetized any of my streams. So why does it even matter? You know, it's just greed. Right?
I assume, all right, so here's what I assume. I assume YouTube appoints every single view some amount of money generation potential. And that's what they're copywriting is the potential money generation, not necessarily any actual profit.
Well, let's look at it this way. I played 3 songs earlier. They're definitely copyright claims, right? So let's say that they flagged this video for commercials. Who's going to watch this fucking video anyway where they would make any money off a commercial?
Potential. I didn't say actual. I said potential.
No, I know. I'm not really calling you out. I'm just kind of like thinking out loud. Like
that's what I'm saying. They are using the legal concept of potential income, right?
So it's kind of like when we're born, they use our birth certificate as potential. You know?
Right, so like we can go tumble around in that hayloft if you want to, but we're both just going to be itchy and tired when we get done, and nobody's going to know anything more.
Nobody's going to win. I'll play a Bad Company song, Brooke. Play it in the background here. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so weird. Now that they demonetize me, it's like now they just kind of kick me out the door. Before I had a little leeway. Now there's no fucking leeway. Because they don't make any money, so they just.
That's part of the reason why I haven't touched monetization. You know, I've walked half a dozen through it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've walked maybe a dozen or so channels into monetization, just consulting in the background, kind of like I've done with you. Most people can't abide by the monetization terms, really, like you. You couldn't do your type of show if you couldn't play some type of music. And if you go to music that you can play, it won't work because it's trash. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You take somebody else who does like news reactions, right? Every single news show is going to be copyright claimed. Everything you touch from Fox or CNN or anywhere like that, you're going to have to deal with that stuff. So either you have to figure out some way to firmly square yourself into fair use in such a way that they can't come after you for it, which is what I've largely done, or you have to get over the fact that you're going to be copyright claimed.
Well, I noticed also today, and I got this song for you, Brooke, one sec. I noticed today that there's a message that says there's a new AI they've generated now that will clear all of your streams of any music and do it in such a way that you won't be able to notice, which seems unindoctrinated. Good to see you. I haven't yet to try it, but I just read it today.
Damn, you stupid fly. Let me pull up that bumper and spank that monkey.
What? Yeah, let's play a little.
I said, damn, bitches, you stupid fly. Let me pull up on that
politics thing, but I will say this about the Trump thing. Pretty damn lucky. Holy fuck. Like, he turned his head a millisecond earlier, man. Wow.
I made the statement that that was so close that you could almost make that shot with a pistol. And then I thought about it and went, no, I've made farther shots with a pistol. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't like I just whipped out and did it like James Dillon, but like, you know, it can be done. The firearm will fire that far. It takes a little luck and a lot of dedication and practice. You know?
Yeah, check out some of my shorts. They're pretty funny. My funniest one, I mean, the most I've subscribed, views that I've gotten was 15,000. That's my top view. And it's the guy who falls asleep in the Mustang, and some kid pulls up and he's like, oh, 5.0, it's got the roll cage, and he revs up the engine, and the guy passed out on, probably high on some drug. His face is like he died, you know. I said, that man just died. And that one did 15,000. That's my most views of any video with Josh or auditing. Or you got, like, I've seen some of yours, 21,000, blah, blah, blah. I've not made it that far. I was right on the edge when I got that strike. I'm doing well. I'm back there again, you know?
That is exactly how it happens, yes, sir. Yeah. I run up, let's see, I had a conversation with Flow State one night. And he asked me what I thought it would take to hit 100,000 in some given amount of time. And I was like, I imagine if I put my mind to it, I could probably hit 100,000 in 7 days. He said, I'd like to see that. And I said, okay. And I didn't really think much about it, but in my brain, I started percolating how that would happen. I would need to lay out 5 or 6 shorts a day, and I have to guarantee that 2 or 3 of them would hit hard. And then I'd have to make damn sure at least one was like the big short of the day. You know what I mean? And so I sat down and started doing it. And this was when I got that strike for the horse cane. You remember me telling you about that one?
Yep.
Dude, that thing was so funny. It got 14,000 views in the first, 5 minutes, and then I caught a strike. It popped up. The very first update, it popped up was 14,000. I said, oh, shit. And then it disappeared. And I went, oh, shit. Just because somebody gave
at least they give you the views and shit anyway. You know what I mean? But when they strike you, those views stay. They just take the video down.
Yeah, but without the video, they don't really count for much of anything except lifetime views.
Well, I mean, if someone looks at your channel and sees you've got 1 million views, they're probably more likely to do what everyone's looking at.
Actually, the people that I mess with, see, I have 1 million views and only 4,000 subscribers that start eyeballing me like some kind of plant. They're like, who are you and what are you doing? They don't realize that I've tempered my shorts, my subscribers, right? You remember I was throwing down 300-400 subscribers every month for a little while there.
Right.
I stopped. And the reason I stopped is I hit a point where people under 100, under 500 subscribers would look at me and decide that I don't have enough time for them. So they would just ignore me when I tried to call them in for a fucking interview or something. They'd just be like, well, you don't want to interview me. You've got more important stuff. But no, that's how I built my channel. Was on people who had 50 subscribers 6 months ago and have 200,000 subscribers now.
Right.
That's how I did it. I went and looked for really neat concepts of channels.
I think Trump showed a lot of patriotism when he held up his arm. I guess. What's up, anti-conformist? I don't know. I think it definitely made him more powerful. It didn't need to. He already had the presidency. I knew it the day he left. I said it on my channel that night. We could go back and dig it up. Everyone's like, oh, he's got 91 charges, this and that. Look at, he's gonna be fucking president.
I got something for that one too. Check this out.
You know?
So this chick is a hardcore never Trumper, right? To be clear.
Oh, baby, I'm ready for love.
I'd say nearly.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
This guy is Teflon. He is like, who in the world could I say nearly 100 felony criminal charges have been leveled against the former president? And he is still like rallying and campaigning. I feel like he like eats this shit and it just like makes him tanner and younger and stronger. I feel like he eats it with like the golden spoon that's like emblazoned the Marlowe emblem. He's really more charges. Amazing. You better not cut that and make that a video.
See, like, I've taken a bunch of my clips from the Young Turks. You know those guys? They're like a news thing, you know? And they go out on these Trump rallies and ask questions like, why do you like Trump? What's your favorite thing? And people are like, they don't even know why they like Trump. They're fucking completely fucking clueless.
There's one clip that I like from the Young Turks.
Oh, give me the money. Give me the money. Okay?
Yeah, she's a beautiful lady.
I feel like she's one of those that might chew off your ear if you got too close and wasn't saying the right thing.
Right? Hey.
Like
I didn't need that anyway. What's up, John? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Well, Grim never showed up to drink a cup of tea with me, damn it. But
I've been wondering about Grim. I've been trying to catch him live when it was actually him, and every time it's live, it's Bellows or Bear Britain.
Yeah. He's asking me to join. I assume they're trying to do the TPP thing type deal, you know? Have a stream going all the time. They're doing it over at Northwoods. You know, he asked me about doing it, if I could do it with him and stuff. And I'm like, right now, I'm just fucking too much. The summer is rough.
So let me try to break this down in a way that makes sense. And I might do this wrong. The last time I tried to explain this, I got it totally wrong. And no one got what I was trying to say. So I'm going to try again. All right. You have a certain number of hours in a week, right? You can only be live a certain number of hours without it looking like an AI to the AI. I had a plan like this set up where I was going to do something I called Sasquatch Radio. I had a half dozen different creators sending in little bits and giblets of things that they weren't actually using on their channel, and I edited it all together into a 6 or 7 hour little thing. And then every weekend I would go live and just play that mega compilation of just different stuff, right? One problem came up. I kept coming up with all kinds of weird copyright claims from things that I didn't even know were things. It was wild, man. Also, another thing, I would catch copyright claims from other channels that had given me the content to use.
Yeah.
So, like, it got a little weird there for a little while, and I was trying to figure out how to, like, get through this. But here's what came up to the issue with it. When YouTube sees a channel that is live 20 hours a day, right, and isn't resetting its live every 5 or 6 hours, it is assuming that you are a bot, that somehow you have trained a bot to do what you're doing, and that all of the content you're streaming is old restreamed content from some other previous streams.
So that would be legal, though? You couldn't just replay your old stream?
You could, but the thing is the copyright tool looks for your own copyrights too.
Well, let's just, for shits and giggles, so I deleted 140 some odd videos, right? But those videos are still available on other platforms. So could I just download those, because I own the rights to those on other platforms, and put it and just play it out. Like if I found an old one was cool with Joe Cool.
Technically speaking, what you would have to do, because it is already a completed work, even if it is your completed work, you would have to have something resembling a reaction set up. And this is to get by the AI, not people. People will look at it and go, oh, that's you, that's his own stuff, and they'll just shrug it right off and move on along. And AI would look at it and go, oh, they're trying to steal your stuff. I see you, hippie, stealing hippie stuff.
Right?
Right. That's the way it works. Dude, I once got copyright claimed. I got took down. I'm sorry. I didn't just get claimed. I got a copyright claim and a takedown because I nailed a Goofy laugh.
Wait. Because you
laughed
laughed
like Goofy. I did one of the really long ones from one of the cartoons, and it's one that I learned to do as a kid. And I just think it's hilarious the way he sounds, and so I did it. And apparently I nailed it because about 2 minutes later, my stream not only got took down, but I was told that it wasn't going to be a strike this time, but to be careful with Disney stuff, basically. I mean, that's not what it said, but that was the implication.
Right.
But Joyce?
Let me see here. What's John got to listen to? Oh, this looks cool. Oh, but that's Vivo. You scared the shit out of me. I almost played it.
Can't use no Vivo now. No, sir.
No, I know that.
Straight.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lyric video, but it's when you hover over the thing, it says Vivo, so there's no way I'm touching it. Vivo's not as bad as the other one. Rhino Records is the one that you play a blip of anything Rhino and it's going down instantly. Yeah. And I assume that just means money. You know, the company's got money to invest in AI that's searching for. Let me check that one out.
It's basically money and resources.
There we go. We can play that one, John. Don't let me down. All right, let's see. Which one is the right one? We can't play that one, but we can play this one.
Are you sure about that?
I've
got an idea. Let's change the whole philosophy of this, and we're going to go to an NPR format. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we'll be discussing lightning on white guys and how much power it will give you.
And next, the Rolling Stones.
You got balls, brother.
Here we go.
Did you ever feel the pain that he felt upon the cross?
Yes, light it up. I've got some fine American tobacco here. Don't do drugs, ladies and gentlemen. Kingpin, good to see you, brother.
Did you ever count the cost?
Ow!
Do you hide away?
Well, look at that. There's no line in between that. What the hell?
Watching the wind blow, blinded by rainbow. You dream at night, you sleep at night. I doubt it. Did you ever feel the blast?
What are we laughing at? What happened?
I'm counting down to how long it's going to take you down for playing the Stones.
We ain't down yet?
As the limbs are all torn off.
Don't do drugs unless you're going to share. Exactly, right? I don't even have my phone on watching. Daryl Williams always says, you're down, hippie. I know he's here, so.
shed a tear as the war drags on and on.
Welcome if you got 'em, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you ever touch the night? Or is it just another clock? Do you fear the final hour? Down paradise at lost. Yeah, you're blinded by rainbow and faces in wind.
Now, if we wanted to get taken down, Sasquatch, we'd have to do this.
Blinded by rainbow.
No.
Yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do it.
Sleep at night, I doubt it. Yeah.
I don't know. I've been doing this a long time, man. Kind of have a feel for it. You know, it's not a guaranteed.
I hear you, but I'm gonna tell you, if I played this on my channel,
Yeah.
you'd already be down.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's because
Wow.
I do it so much. I don't know.
Maybe you're a music type channel. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's your listing how you're categorized or whatever. I don't know. I'm a
Well,
rainbow.
I don't know. I mean, we're both pretty positive. We're not, you know, so it's not
That's
like
what I don't understand. I'm labeled as a negative channel. 2 years ago, I got labeled by a group of Antifa folks as anti-woke. And ever since then, there's a certain flavor of people that show up that are very interesting and unusual, in my opinion, if you catch my drift.
Yep.
So I like those
I
people.
mean-
They're fun to me.
I don't know. I think like every one of our lives or shorts is over 40 likes, which is kind of what YouTube likes. So, I mean, I feel like we're pretty positive, and my shit's always at least 97%, you know, because we're talking about it tonight. So people will downgrade it. You know what I mean? But,
Hey,
you know,
actually,
usually I'm
I got
100%.
everything
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen in chat, I would like you to take this moment to go to the share button in your phone or on your computer and simply copy the link. Should you be moved to do so, share it to your most hated group messenger group. All right. I want that Scientology prayer group. I want you with the snake handlers.
Jesus
Share
does
to that
quite well.
really annoying Star Wars group that they keep adding you to. Share us to the one you don't want to be a part of. Do that. Do that for us.
I think that it's funny. Jesus does quite well. I mean, I like throwing my hair down and making myself look like I'm Jesus, and then like, you know, being on the edge of like, I love Jesus, you know.
I get
Does
on the
well.
I get put on that little totem pole quite often. People saying I'm trying to look like Jesus, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm trying. There's no effort involved in this whatsoever.
No.
It just happened.
This is just who I am, man. I like the long hair. I've always had it. I would have been twice as long, except for I went camping. I always love telling the story. I'm camping in the middle of camping. My granddaughter's been hanging out with this family, and they come over and sit at our table, and we're like having friendly conversation. And the woman goes, "So, have you checked your granddaughter's hair?" And I'm like, dude, completely oblivious to anything in my mind. I go, why? Are the wood ticks bad? And the woman goes, no,
boy.
well, our
love
daughter
that.
has lice. And I'm like, I mean, I get
It
it.
happens.
It's a natural thing and it happens,
If
but
you've,
you know, at
if
least
you've had
tell
kids
somebody.
for more than 5 or 6 years and haven't had at least one of them bring home either lice or kid with lice, you're not living in the real world.
Right. Yeah.
And I love.
So anyway, it was funny too, right? So I went home like 20 minutes later, fucking smashed all my stuff in the car, and I left my tent set up. We did end up go back, but I went home, shaved my head, you know what I mean? I was like, my granddad was like, what? Papa, kids get it all the time in school. It's no big deal. But I don't know. I was horrified. You know?
It'd be like that sometimes. I'd be more freaked out about bed bugs, really.
Yeah,
Bed
right.
No, and I don't know why bed bugs freak me out so much, but the idea that it's feeding on me while I'm sleeping, I can't tolerate that shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
I can't-
another weird story. Somebody that we know, their kid had them, and the parent was saying it was the kid's fault because she didn't clean her room. And I'm like, well, wait, the kid is 14 years old. It's the parent's responsibility until a certain point. I mean, and then
right? And something to keep in mind, that type of stuff is not really, it's partly a cleanliness thing, but not entirely a cleanliness thing. It's
No.
not to do with hygiene as it does with like associations. You know?
Hey, goddess. Yeah, I mean, you could get it from, which I didn't realize. You know, I like to travel a lot and go stay in and I tend to stay in a cheaper hotel just because. And recently, when I found out about bed bugs, I was like, holy fucking, it says even if you stay in a really good, expensive, I wouldn't say that cheap isn't good, but I'm saying a really expensive one where you'd think there wouldn't be bed bugs, and you go in and they say, don't put your shit on the floor. And I'm like, what? Why? And they're like, oh, because bed bugs are really prevalent in New York City.
I don't think bed bugs are such a big deal in the South, at least this far south, because in the summers it pretty much cooks them.
Right? Yeah.
That's the way you get rid of bed bugs, is by raising the temperature in your house until they're all born female. One cycle they breed out like 18 or 28 days or something like that. I can't remember, but you got to keep it like 99 degrees inside for like 18 days or something. Or this is the other possibility, you can tape up all the sills in your house and get a heater, like one of those industrial jobs, like a kerosene or a butane type heater. Get everybody out of your house and just turn that screwball on until it gets up to about 110 degrees, and do that for like 12 hours.
I remember looking at a video because when we found out that somebody we knew, their daughter or son might have had it, I was like, oh, I'm going to research because they had been around and stuff, you know, so. And so I'm like, oh my God, this stuff is like taken. It's like fleas are the same way. You know what I mean? One flea lays 1,000 eggs a day.
Right.
If that flea has a couple of 1,000 of those eggs hatch, now you're talking 20,000 eggs a day. That's how quickly they just explode. And bed bugs are the same. They're like rabbits. It's just
but fleas, their breeding cycle is quick enough. So like, let's say you have a dog that lives inside and sleeps in the same place every night. If you get them a blanket or a bed or something to sleep on, and you swap out that blanket or you swap out the bed every week or so, you'll break that whole flea thing down. It just won't happen. The problem is once they've spread from the bedding to the rest of the house, you have to do a full house treatment. There's no way around it. The other option is to you can try this, but if you've got mice, it won't work. You can leave the house for 14 days, and when you come back, there's a small chance that there won't be any left alive.
Right, like bed bugs can live like 90 days without food, so they can you can do that shit. They don't fucking die. You gotta like melt them, like you say, where you put a huge heater on. By the way, I named my dog Stormy, my granddaughter did, because we have a cat named Lightning and another cat named Cloud, so just kind of fits in. I did kind of like Misty, but we ended up going with Stormy, so I'm cool with that. A lot of people kidded around about doing Grim Reaper, and I'm like, yeah, I could see me at the beach yelling, Grim Reaper! Grim Reaper, where are you? And everyone looking at me like, okay, so there is definitely something.
Me funny when I call from Moose.
Is that your dog's name?
Yeah,
Moose?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tell people I gotta walk my Moose, and they all laugh. I come back, they're all talking about somebody, pictured Sasquatch walking a moose. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a funny picture.
Well, over the years,
his full name is Maximus Mussolini Rex.
Nice. Because they say you're supposed to name your dog a 2-syllable word. For some reason, they respond better to a 2-syllable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of interesting.
Well, technically, one syllable is better. You know, a Buck or a Chuck or a Rick or a Bob or a John.
Actually, I was even showing my granddaughter at quite a few places says that it should be a 2-syllable word. So, like Stormy, you know, that's 2-syllable, right?
Sure.
So
The issue with
I'm not really smart. So
well, the issue with I've trained a lot of dogs, dude. The issue with one syllable is that 2 one-syllable words can sound enough alike that it'll trigger the dog.
right.
A 2-syllable word is less likely to be that easily triggered.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty good with dogs too. I wouldn't say I train them, but I know what they like. They like food. If I carry treats with me at all times,
Not
those
all.
dogs will do what I say every time.
Okay, but some dogs are not motivated by food; they're more motivated by approval.
Toy, right? Yeah,
Sometimes
or
it's
a
toy.
pat. Yeah, yeah,
Just rub on the head or the belly.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what is each dog's
right.
motivation and work with that. I love training pigs. Pigs are the easiest animals on earth to train. And here's why. Some dogs will not accept dog food as their treat. So you can't reach in their bowl, pull dog food out, and then give them that dog food as their treat. It has to be something different. A pig does not care. You can feed that sucker rocks and he'll still think he's getting a treat. They are
Right.
highly motivated by food.
We have the female that had the puppies, right? My son and I, we kind of argued that she's not necessarily food aggressive, but she'll like steal. I made a ham sandwich when she was first around. I turned around and put the mayo away, and I turned back and I'm like, I know I made a fucking sandwich, and there's the dog running away with the fucking sandwich in her mouth, engulfing it. And at first, she would like eat a fucking sandwich out of your hand. Just was, not necessarily aggressive. Just, I don't know what she think that you
Food
were
motivation.
passing it to her. You know what I mean? So, but she was also, her ribs were showing. We were feeding her 5 cups a day, and for a minute she wasn't gaining weight. Meanwhile, the puppies were bleeding her dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember people saying, but it wasn't that. The guy neglected the dog, So, but
the mother started in a caloric deficit.
right, exactly. And there's pictures on. I heard about this guy. I don't know him. I never met him, but I looked at his Facebook. He fed all the dogs, the adult large dog with the puppies, and in the same jar. And in my opinion, you shouldn't make your dogs compete. You know what I mean? They should all have their own bowl, and you know what I mean? I know that in the wild, that would probably be how it would go. They would make a kill.
They're not wild animals.
Right. That's,
Not wild animals. Even feral dogs are not really wild animals.
So my opinion in my mind, right, is that dog had to fight for her food. So that's just who she is. And now we've kind of broke her of that, or I have, because I spend, 8 hours a day with all these dogs, And I've got the silver dog who would not listen at all. I've got her listening now. She'll actually stay in her own yard and stuff. And that's all with treats. And, of course, pats. And I use a very calm voice. Like with the puppies, I have this thing where I do with the puppies. I'll yell, "Hey, you guys," from Goonies, because I just love that. Remember Chunk? Yeah, and all the puppies will come running. I did it one time, and my neighbors were like, "Oh my god," they were fucking loving it. What's up, Transcendental Spirit? How are you? What's up, Cliff? There was some funny comments. We were just talking so good. Steve says my buddy has a Doberman named Rolex and Timex. It's harder to yell one syllable, says the unindoctrinated.
Yeah, well, see, let's say you name your dog Chuck. And then you're walking around screaming at Chuck to stop barking, stop doing whatever he's doing. Somebody's going to misunderstand you saying Chuck for something else and call the cops.
Well, right, but you're not supposed to actually say Chuck, right? You're supposed to only use one word, So up, down, lay down, or up, down, sit, blah, blah, blah. You can't use 2 commands.
I trained my lads in Spanish.
There's a famous dog on YouTube, right? There's 1,200 teddy bears in a pile. and the owner will say any name of 1,200, and that dog will dig through that pile, huge pile of these teddy bears, and come back with a teddy bear that's marked in the spot inside as that teddy bear. Unfucking believable. Joko, what's up, my friend? I know. I feel the same way, Joyce. I feel the same way. I'm so excited to. I put her on a leash twice already. It didn't go great, but she got treats and she was very well padded. And we will continue work with her. It's hard because I have so many. Good.
But yeah, once you get to a point where you're working with her alone,
Right.
like it'd probably be easier. The way I did it was I had a couple of dogs at home that weren't very well trained. So anytime I wanted to work with my dog, I would leave and go to like a parking lot.
Right.
We'd go get something to eat or whatever. And I'd sit in the parking lot and work on sit and stay and come and heel and all that stuff, right?
We've been keeping the big dogs separated from the little dogs anyway, and then what I do is occasionally my granddaughter will watch the two brown puppies while I take the silver puppy off to do something with her. But they're a lot of work, man. I was so excited when they were first born, and then as time went on, I'm like, holy fuck, they shit like a bastard.
Get you a 6 or 8 foot chain leash that's got like a fabric end on it, so you can like loop the leash through itself and hook it to your right foot.
I've got a really nice. My wife spent big money on a freaking 40-foot extending, glow in the dark, fucking releasing.
Hear me out on that. Use a 6 or 8 foot leash, something really, really short. You do that for the first 2 or 3 months.
Well, you can lock this one to any length, though. So
that's what I'm saying. You will mess up your own training because either you or her won't lock it at the 10 foot or the 5 foot or whatever it is. Get you a solid 6 foot leash.
Yeah.
Hook it to your wrist until she's too big. Right. Once she gets too big for your wrist, hook it to your ankle and keep that dog with you right there. And every time it does something wrong, correct it and give it a treat. And within 3 weeks, I promise you, within 3 weeks, this dog will
I believe it. I'll try it. I mean, we have a couple I actually have my chocolate lab's beautiful leash and her collar. I actually had talked to my puppy and said someday, you'll get the honor to wear Elsa's leash and I will keep her tags on there and blah, blah, blah. But you're right on indoctrinated. They're worse than infants. Their shit stinks horrible. It was a lot of work. Luckily, I had a small concrete room below my mud room that I was able to put them all in. And I would just go down there with the hose and some disinfectant, and I would wash the floor every couple of days. And I used sheetrock knives to scrape all the poop off before I would wash. It was a lot of work, and I had scrubby brushes. And now the silver puppy sleeps in bed with me. She sleeps right beside me on my pillow. She has for about 4 days. She don't pee on the bed. She's only 8 weeks old. So, I suspect we'll be 2 peas in a pod, you know what I mean?
All I'm getting at is the more consistent the training is, the less time you'll have to do that training.
Right.
So if you get missed with it and you only do it under certain circumstances during a day, you might be looking at 6 months to get her calm enough to actually do the things you want her to do. But if you have her chained to you, and every time she goes off track, does anything outside of what it is that she should be doing at this point, you don't hit her, don't bash her, don't smack her, none of that. You just pick her up, set her back down. As long as she's a puppy, it'll be real easy. You pick her up, let her freak out for a minute, and then set her back down, give her a treat. Tell her what to do. Like sit, make her sit, give her the treat. And in a couple of weeks, because it's a 12, 14 hour a day process.
And I feel like
they're
super smart too. So I'm sorry to hear that, Goddess. My Stafford Terrier was a beauty. Sadly lost her to lung cancer, which I find odd for a dog. Suddenly in February, broken. Well, I got to tell you, Goddess, I tell the story all the time. I cried quite a few times. I'm one of those weird guys anyway. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, but I cried up here when my
sleeves, Lieutenant Dan.
Right. But I cried a lot about my dog. As a matter of fact, I even told people today. I was talking to a lady. I said, you know, when my chocolate lab died a couple of months ago, I cried more than when my mom died. And it ain't that I don't love my mom. It's just I had a different relationship with my dog. My dog was with me the minute I woke up. She was happy. She always tried to please me. If there was nothing ever on that chocolate lab's mind other than make me happy her entire life. And, you know, so it was very tough for me. And I took, and even now, 4 or 5 months later, I still am.
Listen to this one. This is a nightmare scenario. So a couple of years ago, right before the whole lockdown fiasco started up, my dog Champ developed a limp out of nowhere. Just, you know, he was an old dog and he'd been around for a while, but he was a soldier and he was going to stick with it, right? He just developed a limp out of nowhere. Our cat did the same thing at about the same time, was running around limping. Within a week, 4 days, we had to put my dog and my cat down, and then the world locked down, and we ended up sitting over here in a dead silent house with no pets, no kids, no visitors, no nothing. And I do believe we almost murked each other. It got sketchy there for a couple of days.
Well, I know, like the lady told me when I brought my dog in the chocolate, she said she's got quite a mass in her stomach. She goes, usually when they're in the stomach means they're elsewhere. She goes, we could take this mass out and, you know, she might recover or she might, you know, pass on from cancer in other parts of her body before she ever recovers from. And I just felt like, man, that's so selfish of me to say, I'm going to keep my fucking dog alive. And, you know, not that I have the money, but, you know, if I thought maybe she could have survived, I might have done it. But the lady wasn't so sure, you know. So I just didn't want her to suffer, man. She was a great dog. She always treated me well. We put her to sleep right there, then and there, you know. I wasn't. She's like, well, you could take her. You could take her home, and I knew she suffered that night because it was weird. The morning, she was playing with the other dogs here at the house, and then all of a sudden, she just was laying down. My wife said, "You want to take a doggy ride?" And usually, she would jump right up, and we couldn't even get her to get up. I had to carry her to the car. She was a big girl, so that's kind of weird how quickly, you know.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. Like I was telling this lady today, and I seen a YouTube channel recently, a video where the guy's holding his dog, and he said, you know, the hardest part about getting a dog is saying goodbye. And it's like, you know, I swore after Elsa I wouldn't do this to myself again, and then, you know, I'm like,
everyone out there has seen a dog tale, some sort of a story, a movie. There is no dog movie that ends with a happy ending, not a real one.
Right.
And here's, we live 5 to 7 times longer than dogs do. So that means we're going to go through this 3 or 4 times in an average lifetime. You're going to have to bury your dog. And so dog stories are always sad stories, not because it's sad to have a dog. There's nothing like it.
Night, Joyce. Thank you.
Because you have to say goodbye to a friend.
Old Yeller, my favoriteest movie ever. Totally. I can't tell you how many times I cried with that movie. I remember when I was a boy, we had a shepherd. I was probably 7, 8 years old, maybe 9. And it just, this memory always stuck with me. And I've been losing my memory like crazy. And the dog, I let it out. It was fine. And then when I went to let it back in, it was biting at the door. And I called my mom because I knew something was wrong. And the dog was, and it turned out, you know, the dog had rabies. The police came and the dog went to attack the police and they shot it right then and there. You know, that was my first dog. I'm like, what the fuck? Why'd the cops shoot my dog? You know, so
that's tough. That's tough. But yet again, this is, and a lot of people, they've been very angry at me for saying this, but it kind of matters. Losing is a part of life. You will lose things and people and circumstances that you love so dearly that you would rather lose yourself, but you don't get that choice. Your dog will die. Your cat will die. And babies will cry.
Right.
There's nothing, no matter
that was
nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
And
that was kind of the discussion I had with the people, the family from Maine, because they have 7 kids, and we were kind of talking about how when the dog passes away, it's a life lesson. You know what I mean? Things die, people die. You know what I mean? And as sad and as hard as that is for kids, I mean, it's reality, right? So
it's a valuable lesson. It's a lesson if you have dogs or cats. Not so much cats, they're more independent. But if you have dogs as a child and you've had to bury 2 dogs by the time you're 20, you have already suffered enough character building trauma that the other traumatic things in your life have a lens through which to be viewed, because there's
Right.
nothing like the bond you build with a dog.
Right.
It's
Where the Red Fern Grows. What is that, a book?
a really sad one. It's great.
Really?
It
I don't
makes
think
old
I've heard of it.
Dude,
I mean, I'm not
it makes old Yeller look like a happy story.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in old Yeller, he gets rabies and they have to put him down, right? And this one, I think they're killed by a bear.
Oh my
And
God.
it's defending the kid, and so like it's really sad, but at the same time, is that right? I'm not sure if that's right. That might have been the sequel. There's a sequel to that movie, and I think in the sequel, these
Wow.
kids are killed by a bear.
Transcendental Spirit says, I remember reading that book to my mother, Joko. Awesome story.
Oh yeah,
Really?
dude.
I don't think I could read it if it's that. I mean, dude, I will. Like I said, I've cried on YouTube like 4 times. I remember when
is
Go ahead.
very tear jerky. The movie is exceptionally good, but
Right.
the book is one of those where you start learning the individual foibles of the dogs, and they become part of the story, and then they're gone.
Wow. Wow.
And it's hard to read the last few chapters of the book because the dogs aren't there.
Aren't
They're-
there. So it's just like how the family dealt with everything and people dealt with the dog, or
No, that's the worst part. In the book, the only person that says anything at all about the dogs or does anything at all to do with the dogs is the kid. But he's going through his own trauma and grief at the time, and so the parents really don't know what to do. And it ain't but like 2 chapters after the, because he's like, and then I grew up and went to college and went to war. Basically, is kind of how it ends. I had these 2 dogs. It was the greatest time of my life, and then I had to grow up and be a man. Pretty much.
right? Wow, bro.
It's so soul crushingly sad, but at the same time, it's actually a really good story.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
I
an
have,
American
I have
tale.
a tough time with those, like where all dogs go to heaven, like the kids fucking movie. I watch that shit, I want to cry,
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of subtext in that movie that a lot of children just don't get. They just
Really?
see being a happy-go-lucky. Look at the pretty dogs; they're flying around, and they don't realize these dogs are dead.
Right.
It's like this
Right. Yeah, I got you.
creepy.
So it's
They just don't
like
get
more
this
adult.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of those cartoons and SpongeBob and shit.
You know, one of the weirdest episodes of any of those types of show I ever came across. There was an episode of Alf about.
I got us. Thank you.
I got us. There was an episode of Alf. You remember Alf, the
Sure.
alien form?
Yeah. He was like a puppet looking, but he was
Right. It was old Jim Henson's thing, I think. One of the episodes, a space cockroach was on his ship when he crashed, and it gets off his ship and gets into the house. It has nothing to do with roaches and everything to do with addiction. The entire show is about Alf having an addiction of some sort that it never quite defines, but is depicted by this giant roach running around in the house. And it is a very surreal episode.
Really? Now you're gonna make me want to look for it.
Joe, look for I'll dig up the name of it, drop it in the back chat before I go. But
Hey, Darlene.
it is freaking like shattered glass on a chalkboard. It's so cringe.
No shit. I like that kind of shit though. It's funny watching a lot of those old shows like J.J. Walker. I used to love that show. All those old shows, I used to love those shows. Look,
You can watch The Charmings on YouTube if you're interested.
I like digging around in the old archives, archive.org.
Grim, is that actually you?
That
Hey.
What? Hello.
There you
It's hippie and snowy. What's going on?
Not much. Look, I got my 2 tea bags here. I sat and drank some tea. I'm actually pretty fired up from that tea. What the hell did you put in
Hey,
it?
Darlene. It's that Colombian marching powder, bro.
Yeah, what'd you put in there, man?
A Peruvian
I
booty.
can't tell you because it came through customs.
But yeah, I sat here with my poop cup. I got my poop cup right here. I was like, I'm going to dedicate this one to Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Why not? Sounds like a good idea to be.
Right? Found a cool picture for free on YouTube of a Grim Reaper. I'm like, yep, that looks like the one. He is, or she. I'm good.
That's better, I think.
All right. You're good.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. That's better. How are you doing, hippie? He didn't even notice.
Grim's got controls of my channel, so he's having fun.
Well, I could care, Grim, that that's an awful long way just to suck these nuts.
Whoa!
What, these nuts?
There you go.
Yeah, he was here before me.
You get to be a bottom today, Grim.
Well, I suppose that's better than being an ass like Snowy, but hey, Snowy. I get away with that, he doesn't like it. He hates it.
So, how is the new pad? You all moved in and everything's good now?
Yeah, just not used to driving at 20 miles an hour.
Oh, really? It's
Everywhere
slow.
that's built up, it's crazy.
I can never come visit you. Is that what you're saying?
Hello, Darlene. Welcome in.
I took freaking Grim from New York to Cape Cod in like world record time. I think I had that car racing this crazy psycho woman in a Subaru, like buried at 110. Yeah. Allegedly, right, Grim? Allegedly.
Those are kilometers, folks. Kilometers.
Right. But
it was a strange experience.
yeah. And I almost killed Grim when we got home. It's debatable whether if we hadn't had the dashboard light that comes on when you get too close to another car, whether we would have just drove right into him, Not even 5 minutes, a minute from my house, I almost rear-end somebody after driving like 20 hours. But still, we had a great time.
Dude. That's exactly when that stuff happens.
Yeah.
Every accident I have ever been in has been within a couple of miles of my house, and
I think
usually after 4 or 5 hours of driving straight.
The Insurance Institute says all accidents mainly happen within 2.5 miles of your house. So that means, we were like minutes from my house, not even. And thank God for the beep, 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 and like an orange light reflects onto the windshield. So
Yeah, that was, it woke you up.
It definitely woke me up. I wasn't too tired after that.
It was
you know how that is.
We got back to his place, and he went, "Well, we got here in one piece." I said, "Just." It was funny.
And now I don't know. Now we don't even talk to him, or you don't even talk to him, huh? You talk to Eli, or what's going on there? Or you don't want to talk to him?
I don't want to bring
all right,
garbage.
That's fine. No, I hear you.
Grim say he's already taken out the trash once. Why would he bring it back in?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, I got rid of a certain amount of garbage in my life, and that was part of it. Yeah, it's I'm all settled in now. As I say, everywhere is 20 miles an hour to drive. I tell you what, it's a bloody good job I got cruise control on my car, and it goes that low, because otherwise I'd be knackered.
How's the beautiful lady doing? Everything good?
Beautiful lady.
Well, I have to think of something to use because I don't want to use her name because then I feel all embarrassed. And
No. Sorry. Oh, you're talking about the other half. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so you confused me when you said beautiful lady. No, she's fine. Just a bit stressed with work because they're being assholes. But other than that, everything's okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it all works itself out because fuck, man, you just moved there. Fuck.
Hey, the best bit is I went to get, you'll like this. I went to see an optician. I only had one good eye now. And I warned them, and he still wants us to do a full eye test, etc. All right. But I get through, and I said, see, told you I was blind in one eye. So he said, I'll put you through for another. Hey, if you want to go, go. No one's saying stay.
To me? I'm still typing. Let me finish typing, bitch. Be so testy. I'll rub my nipple and make you fear me.
Wait, I haven't seen your nipple yet. Wait, what? I'm being asked on another. Oh, okay. Cool, brother.
Yeah, no, Cynthia just went live, and she's got a panel over there. It's kind of freaking out. It's going to go help her.
Enjoy.
If you're still live when she goes down,
hey, go on.
Yeah, you won't. I know. You don't like this kind of star power around, do you? It takes the spotlight off you a little bit. I start telling jokes.
You haven't got star power. When you start having it, I might even think you know.
I'm going to listen to you just because you sound like an English guy and like you might know what you're talking about. Is that the problem? Love you, bud.
Hey, I can't wait to meet you. I'll go and check the list. And I'll be around to visit you shortly. Just remember that one.
All right. So when I wake up at night, you're standing on my bed. I'm just going to expose myself to you so you can get a good stroke on me.
Hey, you know why I carry a sword? Got me fucking head off.
I'll stick around.
You're standing over me tonight.
I love y'all.
That's a horrible thought piece, man. Wow.
Shame he's got to go, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by Snowy. They said, yeah, we'll refer you to the hospital to have the cataract removed off your eye. I said, okay, great, fantastic. And they said, yeah, waiting list is 2 to 3 years.
What? That's what's weird about your country, man. It's like I've heard stories from those guys over there, my buddies that live in Newcastle, and they're telling me, you know, like you can go see the state dentist or whatever you want to call it, or you can pay money and go see a real dentist. And I'm like, well, wait, what's the difference? And they're like, well, 2 or 3 months. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, if you pay, you get an appointment right away and you get, you know, decent treatment and blah, blah, blah. It's fucking camera.
But the same dentist does it for free on the National Health Service. You know,
right? The National Health Service. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's slightly different down here in Wales. Everything medical, near enough, is free. So
it's free.
Are free. Trips to the dentist for a basic checkup is free. Even my eye test was free. All right. And I went, all right, great, no problem. But then there's a downside. 2 to 3 years to have cataract removed. Well, folks,
that's crazy.
We've got way around it, right? It means we're going to have to pay £50 as an excess, but I'm going to see whether the medical insurance, which I've got through work, will cover it. And if it does, I'll have it done within a couple of weeks. Because I do need to get it done. It's getting worse, and I can't get a decent pair of glasses till it's done.
Sucks getting old, don't it, bro?
I don't mind getting old. I mean, after all, I am actually older than you. You look a lot older. The thing I hate about it is there's too many loopholes, that they've got that they can use against you. Yeah. Go on, put some music on. And I will have a look and see what time, if I've uploaded anything onto your channel. Not
Where's
recently.
Mello's live tonight at? Seems like a cool guy.
Mello's having a bit of a rest. Actually, I have got something which you've probably not seen yet. You ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Donald Trump, who are you talking about? Sweet old Biden farty thought he was a cleaner.
Sweet Putin wanted war, but he used a frying pan instead of a tank. The old fuckers picture his fingers burning. Donald Trump was an older man and thought he was a winner, but he knew it couldn't last. Donald Trump left his home in Tucson, Arizona, for some California grass. Get back, get back, get back, Donald, to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Donald. Go home. Get back, get back, get back, Biden, to where you know you belong. Get back, back to where you once belonged. Get back, Donald. Sweet Biden thought he was a woman, but he was another cross-dresser. All the girls around are saying he's got it coming, but he gets it while he can. Oh, get back, get back, get back, Donald, to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Donald. Go home. Oh, get back, Biden. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Donald. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back.
It's pretty good. That's the AI.
Yes and no. In fact, it is the AI. The AI singing it. But did you recognize the tune?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, where did you're not sure where that came from? The Beatles.
Oh, no shit. So what is it, like mastered?
I changed the lyrics slightly.
That's cool. Oh, look at Darlene wailing them out.
Ah, Darlene's an absolute belter doing that.
Totally. What else is new? That's it, huh? With me, I only got one more puppy to get rid of, so I'm real happy that things will ease up for me. I've just been fucking so busy. I'm taking care of still taking care of 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 dogs. So it's nonstop. But yeah, once I get by that, I've been so exhausted. I vacuumed every inch of the house today and freaking kills me. But you got to keep up with the dog here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a bitch, I got
you don't
tits
mind if I cheat slightly on your...
What are you going to do?
Who knows? We'll run out of space.
play a little song while we're.
Yeah.
So what time is it there? It's 5 a.m. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Smoking the finest tobacco.
I've stopped.
Yeah, good for you, bro. I haven't smoked either. I'm just, whatever. They mute recently, dude. They really gotten hard. So if I smoke and I say something other than tobacco, they 18 it, which isn't the end of the world, but.
Yes, she'll tell you she's an orphan.
Right, I've just created a new band for you. In the, where you upload everything.
Thank you.
That gives you another 100 slots.
Let me turn it down a little. Say it again.
Right, so in StreamYard you got different bands.
Yeah.
That you can, well, you ran out on the first one you created, the space. So I've created a new one to give another 100 slots.
100 slots?
Yeah, where you upload videos and music, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rather than delete things that you've got, I created something for you. Another one.
I did a 2-bagger tonight. It was good.
Ooh.
I think that's why I'm still here. I'm still wired. It shit gives me a nice thing. Night Unindoctrinated. Thank you so much for coming by, hon. Thanks for all the love. Yeah. Trump for president.
You said that and then started coughing, folks. I said Biden announced that he's going to step down. Yeah.
Is he? I didn't hear that. Yeah, full.
Well,
I wish.
That's the latest rumors.
He should step down. I mean, that latest video I saw on YouTube where he steps out of the fucking car and he's like he didn't even know where the fuck he was, bro. And I'm sorry to say that, and I don't really know much about his political career. People say he was a douchebag, blah, blah, blah. But I just know that right now he shouldn't be running, and nobody should be saying he should. It tell him to push the button, and he'd push the fucking window down button. He has no fucking clue. Yeah, somebody actually, speaking to that, somebody sent me a donation last time I was live. I didn't notice it for a couple days. I hate saying people's names, but somebody was very kind. Yes, you did. Haha. Hippie was a bit faster than we are used to driving. Yeah. No, well. Just think if I'd gone slow.
Is around. Be careful now.
If I'd driven slower, we would have had that happen further along. We would have been back in, I don't even know. Oh, well. You only live once, bro.
Yeah, and we almost...
We almost didn't. Hey, you would have had to do your job finally, right? Take your own life right out of the car.
I didn't do anything like that. Listen, it's not my fault that I was driving on the left side of the road where there's no markings.
No, I mean...
It's quite the living daylights out of you.
As the Grim Reaper, when I rear-ended the car and killed us all, you would have had to jump out with your sickle and cut your own head off or some shit. I don't know.
Well, I would have had to escort people to the next.
Say it one more time.
I was going to say, sorry, that confused me then. Goddess actually speaking on here. No, what was I going to say? Yeah, I would have had to escort, you know.
A little juiced up, a little tired at the same time.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right.
Allegedly.
Look at this. It's just playing on and on. I'm just going to let it keep going.
Oh, all right. Okay. Because I just put some,
Oh, you got something to play?
music in the back. Well,
all right,
you might like.
You want me to mute this for now?
Yeah, just for now.
Here you go.
Hey.
All right.
Oh,
good.
Cheers. Depends whether it plays or not, you know.
Somewhere out here with the potatoes.
That's what the problem is.
Investigations will fight for.
I'll come back to that one.
Yeah, it's a good freaking Grim Reaper on the front page.
Yeah, I've got a few more somewhere.
No, the one I dug up tonight, that's the main page for the live stream. It's like shows the Grim Reaper holding a flower. It's pretty sick.
Oh, you have to send me that.
Yeah, it's free. Yep. Yeah, it's nice.
Or put the link in the back for me.
Link. How am I gonna do that?
Okay.
It's in download folder, so how am I gonna link you to it?
Ah, right, got you.
I could put it in here. Can you take it out of here, maybe? But then
no, but let me. It's all right. I'll drop an email address for you. You've probably forgotten mine.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, we should do a Google thing. Isn't there like a Google address thing where we can share files? I forget what it's called.
Yes, there is. Google Docs. Hang on a second. I'll try and make sure that it'll play that again, unfortunately. Hang on.
What's up, Asma? Chilling, smoking some good tobacco. Hanging, drank some tea tonight. Pretty fucking whacked out. 8 people.
This time of the morning, my dyslexic fingers are at full working power. Not.
Yeah, trying to type, especially on a phone when you're tired. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about a phone. Just can't use a keyboard.
I remember when I was doing security with my kid a few years ago, and I sent this text to my kid. I'm like, man, you should have seen the smoking hot broad that just came. She had fucking great tits. And then I looked down as I pressed send, and it went to the boss. And she was a female. She goes, "Oh, thank God, I love a good set of tits too. Hope you enjoy it." I'm like, "Oh my God, I was so embarrassed." But it's true. There's nothing like a good set of tits. I'm just saying. You know.
Right, I've dropped the email in the back.
All right. 8 quality people, right, brother? Oh, I never complain. As long as I'm making somebody somewhat happy somehow. It's the general idea is to try to make people happy. Sometimes it works. I'm out of practice, man. But things are looking good. Someone's buying another puppy, so I only have one more to get rid of, and then I can just
chill,
concentrate on my life, and
Well, I've got a few things, if you want to get involved in once you get some time.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I think I didn't get to the full extent of what you were doing, but Caucasian was talking about how he did something with a radio show and internet.
Yeah, that's what we do. I'm in the process of setting it up.
Yeah, he said he'd messed around with that a bit. I see a lot of people have been doing the telephone call thing too. I think that's kind of interesting, but you got to have a pretty decent following to get people fucking calling in, And that a lot of people are gonna
use a Skype number,
right?
That's what you do. Use a Skype number, or they go into a panel, an open panel, and you just stream from there. But you're not streaming; you're picking the audio up from there.
Damn it! My video tonight tanked terribly.
But it's not that off a second. Now I think
I'm up over 1,000 subscribers in a couple of months. That's pretty cool, just from shorts.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, they're kind of like. Occasionally, I see people come in from the shorts, but they're pretty dead subscribers. But I don't know. When people look at you and see you got a couple of subscribers, I think maybe people might want to watch and see why. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't worry about the number of
subscribers. Me either, really.
No.
Aw, thank you.
It's just one of them. Yeah.
I want to make people happy. When I make shorts and stuff, I try to, I don't try to just throw anything out there unless I'm just stressing and I need to drop a video just to keep the machine happy. Because YouTube, if you stop, your views drop instantly. If you're trying to get people to watch your video, you got to be consecutive. So
yes,
it's difficult. We were talking with Caucasian about that. If you people tend to take down their videos that don't do well, like I dropped one tonight. It's got 8 views, but 2 back. I got 15,000 views. But it's very random. It doesn't even really depend on the quality so much. It's weird. YouTube is very strange.
Have you got rid of some stuff? Oh no.
No, this. Now I see shorts do so well. Start scrolling and get lost, and then before you know it, an hour has passed. Oh, it's crazy. It really is. And the crazy thing about shorts, Anne-Marie, is you start off at maybe looking at like Lady Bakes biscuits, corn muffin, and you end up, listening to God knows what, But I don't know. Caucasian Sasquatch 3 months ago told me just mess around with shorts for fun, so I started doing it, and I've gotten 1 million views now. So for me, little small
Wow.
channel just being weird, you know. Yeah, I'm bordering 1,000,000 views right now. I got a message today, 775,000 views. So just from shorts in 3 months.
Maybe
Crazy.
that's where I'm going wrong. Nah, I'm joking.
And recently I put out I was telling Caucasian, I put out a video where it was the one that says, oh, there's 100 million channels out on YouTube, which is so off because there's actually like 2 billion channels on YouTube. But anyway, just that video, I copied that and put my own something into it. And I got 265 subscribers from that one video, you know, pretty interesting. Another video I dropped with the puppy, I got like 250 subs from. I added some music to it. What's up, Mike Reese? Just a fast hello, brother. Have a great night. Stay blessed. Love, bad, peace, all. Thank you, Mike. Mike hits a lot of my shorts. He likes my weird
some of
humor.
your shorts are some of your shorts are really funny. You
I
know.
just want to say that I used to like South Alabama, but now I can't stand the motherfucker. People say I do meth. I don't even understand why. I just don't understand why anybody would even say that. Like, I just like to...
One cracks me up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is only a test. Had this been a real emergency, you would have been urged to roll a fat joint and get extremely high and kiss your ass goodbye before the tragedy arrives.
Those are just channel for the channel. They're not even like on YouTube. They might. Some of that might be on
They would be
TikTok.
good. They'd be good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's Snapchat, using the Snapchat filters. It still works, the Snapchat filters, but yeah.
They took it down, didn't they?
Yeah, they took this. They took the thing down, but it still works for using filters. Like I have it still installed, but I only use it for those filter things, you know. So they got some pretty rad filters in there. Remember, I was doing the eyes popping out for a while. That's kind of fun. But
yes, yeah, that last one, you know, it's very true, you know, and you might as well just roll up a joint and.
Oh, look, Transcendental Spirit is from my shorts. That's why I subscribed. I didn't want to lose this channel to the void. Thank you, Transcendental.
Indoctrination, how you doing? Jake, Joko, always good to see the pair of you in chat. You need to come over to the network that we're doing and see whether or not you like it, you know. Maybe help us out, maybe join in. But yeah, things have been moving so quickly recently. And you know, some of the ideas that we're planning to go ahead and move away from this wonderful world of YouTube to an area where you can say what the hell you like, play what the hell you like, and no one's going to stop you.
Right? Yeah, I guess it's hard to get people to follow you. I once was thinking of making the move over to. I love some of your shorts. I was thinking of moving over to Rumble there for a while, and you know, me in the South Alabama have said it a bunch of times. We would do lives over there. Oh, I forgot I had my tiara on. I didn't even show everybody. Fucking fan is blowing on me. My hair was all over me. So I stole my granddaughter's tiara. I'm surprised nobody said anything. You look so beautiful, hippie. Look. Oh. Yeah. But shorts are fun. I just kind of manipulate the wording that they might use, and I use the AI a lot, and that way I don't misspell shit. And I always put a pretty decent description in them, and I answer every fucking comment I get. I must have answered 300 comments the other night. I dropped a video about the Hitler and the the encampments, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
showing all the people fucking with their bones like showing, you know, like they'd been starved for months, you know. And that fucking, I was telling this Caucasian, I can't even like read a lot of the comments, but it was easily 150 comments and that shit. Yeah, every once in a while. That video did pretty well, about 10,000. He was a psycho.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, and may never happen again. However, when
Well,
someone
it
takes a
seems like,
shot at the next, potential
hey,
president,
somebody said to me in the comment, they're like, "Oh, that's where we're headed." I'm like, "Wait, this is just my opinion, but look, fuck, gas prices, food prices, I'm fucking starving. They're already fucking got us in the encampments, Gas is $4.69 a gallon out here. A gallon of milk is like fucking $6. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous, COVID just fucking ruined everything. As far as
yeah,
prices, housing is out of control. A vehicle, you want to buy a nice Suburban, you're talking $100,000. What the fuck? I bought my house for cheaper than fucking you can buy a Suburban for, you know?
yes, it's
And,
just, but I mean, the cost of fuel, gas, petrol, whatever you want to call it, is going down slowly.
is it?
But
It ain't going down for us, bro.
But when but you see, if I took it, I can't work out because we use liters and you use gallons still. It would make
Right.
perfect sense
But,
if we had
well,
the same. But
listen, when I went to high school, gas was like 99 cents. I can remember my first truck. I would go to all the beaches in my truck and I would dig through the trash. Yeah, dig through the trash and, take cans and I'd get a couple of bucks of gas and that would be enough to drive into P-Town and back, And literally gas is, a fucking $1 a gallon. Dude, now $4.69, bro. The invisible rules of the world ruined everything. Oh, I love that comment. Look at that. Look at that. The invisible rulers of this world ruined everything. And it's going to get worse. I don't know.
I'm going to have to nick that. I like it.
Yeah, like it's good that not saying anybody's name because, someone's always hurt. Like whenever we mention Trump and Biden, people are mad, because people like Biden and Trump, and I get that, but I'm just,
I
content.
personally, well, if I put it this way, they are different colours of the same crap. Politicians, and they'll say anything to be re-elected because you don't have true democracy. You have the illusion of it. At the end of the day, they're always
says,
I
totally agree with transcendental spirit, right? I mean, we drive like an hour to go grocery shopping just because, like milk is like half the price off Cape Cod, and when you're off Cape, gas is a little cheaper. It's more like $3.79, $3.80 a gallon. It's like $1 cheaper, but fuck, man, we was struggling before COVID, and now the secret society. Yeah, Ohio, Stephen, we're not part of it. Used to be rich and the middle class and the poor, and now it's just if they like either, they're neither. Head testing, both are tossers, in my opinion, right? I know what you were saying, Anne-Marie. They're both tossers. Well, I don't really know Biden's political career. I've heard that he's a racist and blah, blah, blah. But my problem is right now I see that video of him today or yesterday getting out of like some car and he's just like I swear he had no idea where he was for a second. He may have came around but what the hell? I mean, are we going to have a president where somebody has to guide him and tell him what to say and what to do? Because that makes no sense.
Hang on a second. Haven't they done that with Biden all this time? Or is
Yeah,
that
we're talking.
something not
Yeah, we're
supposed to
talking about
discuss?
Biden. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. You can say the same with
About.
Trump.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. But you know what? People love Trump now. Boy. You know, now he got shot, and somebody was in my chat tonight saying, "Oh, he was so patriotic." And I hate to say it, I kind of felt a little of, wow. Circle list to make everything a health and welfare. Well, listen, Charlie and I talked about how in New York City, where me and Grim Reaper went when he came down here. They illegalized big gulp sodas. They illegalized or made it illegal, whatever that word is, because it makes people fat. Well, who the fuck gives a shit? Shouldn't you be able to do what the fuck you want? But the problem is it costs society. The same in New York City, you can't have fried Oreos. So they make some batter and they dip the Oreo cookie in it and then they fry it and it's fucking amazing. But they're made illegal there because people are getting fat. Yes, so fucking what? I think elderly abuse is what they're doing to Biden. I agree. Yeah, I mean, definitely in my opinion, seems like he's out of his fucking mind. I put out a bunch of shorts of him falling asleep in different meetings. I mean, he fell asleep at like a G4 meeting and some person had to come a couple times and be like, Joe, wake up. You can't be sleeping in this meeting. Like, well, what the fuck? So then they make the excuse, well, he's been very busy flying from country to country. Yeah, well, that's what presidents do, right? I don't know. Shouldn't be fucking falling asleep and shit. The world is like. God.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, it's more like when you get to be a president, you do one of two things. You either fall asleep all the time, or you trip over something which is nah, right? Like falling upstairs, tripping over something on a podium that doesn't actually exist, but you still tripped and you blame the guard because they can't see what you tripped over. There's nothing there. But doesn't matter. I mean, Trump was just as bad. He did stupid things like falling upstairs, misfooting, etc. But after this so-called assassination attempt, there's a big question mark as to whether or not he'll stay when he gets elected. I say when, because I think it's preordained. How long before he's not president?
We could go back in my channel and look to the day he left office or the day after I said he'll be back. And people were like, he's got so many charges, he's never gonna. And yeah, guess what?
He said he was going to come back, and he was right.
All those charges seem to have gone away, and now it looks like he's going to be president, which is exactly what I've been saying. A lot more going on. I like what Anne Marie says. The world is like Hunger Games, pricing everyone out of living. Well, Anne Marie, I mean, in America, it's crazy. Places where housing was fucking pennies, it's 2, 3, 400,000. Where I live, it's $1 million. I bought my house for $90,000, and I believe we just recently had it appraised at $775. But if we sold it, we'd have some money, but then what? Where are we going? Everywhere is priced ridiculous. And, is the grass really greener on the other side? I don't know, it's like we've been talking about selling and moving out of here, but
you got to find a buyer.
Someone would buy my house and knock it down and build a fucking giant in an instant, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
there's no property left here on Cape Cod. You know what I mean? That's why it's worth so much. But
Well, knocking your well, okay. Once they bought it, they can do what the hell they like. I guess.
yeah, they can knock the house down completely, dig a
Yeah.
new foundation hole, make the house much bigger, and have their house near the ocean that they, dreamed about when they were kids. Because I'm not too far from the water. You know what I mean? On both sides, you can go to the ocean side or the bay side. The bay side's like a 2-minute walk. The ocean's like a 5-minute drive. So, and now that we have great white sharks, bro, this place is worth a lot more money.
I'm Marie. I get where you're coming from. Good to see you in the chat. Seems too coincidental. Trump says saying Hillary would be in jail if it was up to him, and then an assassination attempt, and then Biden has COVID.
Yeah, what was up?
Yeah,
I haven't. Is that true? I had heard whispers of
I
that, but I hadn't validated it.
yeah. Well, apparently he's at the moment he has COVID.
No shit.
Third time he's had it allegedly.
Oh.
But also he's got the meeting of his party. You know, the board or whatever you want to call whatever
The
it's called.
doctors for the White House. Yeah.
No. He's a Democrat, isn't he?
Look at Steve's comment. Look at how they just killed Kennedy right on camera. They don't give a crap what they do. They lied to us right to our faces.
Totally agree. Yeah, I don't think he's got to be out and about, and I think he will stop on or because they haven't actually nominated him yet. It's just taken as Biden. He's not had this party's seal of approval.
Oh.
So
I'm not surprised. I mean, I can't think of any reason why I get it. You don't like Trump, maybe, and that's why you want Biden, but
I don't want either of them in power, but it's a fact.
Joe, you know how Joe Cool would say it. He said, "Why would I fucking vote for either of those guys? One wants to poke me in the eye, and the other wants to shoot me in the foot. The fuck do I want to fucking,
I get what he's saying, and this is why I say that democracy is an illusion. It's not, and it's not real.
Right.
Should we say? You get the choice of two candidates, but over in America, it's not the voters that pick him. It's somebody else that are told to vote by their parties. It's a weird setup the way that you elect the leader, but it is what it is. I mean, to a lot of people over in the States say it's wrong, it shouldn't be this, it shouldn't be that, and so, well, that's fine, but until you can change it, that's what you've got. It's a bit like when we voted in Keir Starmer as the new Prime Minister. You could see that coming as soon as Rishi Sunak got into power and he became Prime Minister. He just drove the country downhill. And now people are saying, "Oh, let's get the socialists in." They're not socialists; they're right-wing gits. At the end of the day. But I think they're going to turn around to Biden's going to drop down from his duties as presidential candidate, and they're going to put somebody else in because they're going to say,
who?
COVID.
Wait, you say that like we can just magically pull a guy out of our pocket and put him up there?
Apparently, the Kentucky senator, I think, or governor, has a better political.
I can't see anybody else in mind. Being from America, I can't see anybody else having a chance. if Biden steps down. That'll be just giving it to Trump, because that'll be the last few people that have been hanging on. Because all I see from my view is that everyone is, even all the senators and all that, they're all pro.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said to you, if you see me first, which is more likely because I'm blind to that. Yeah.
It's gonna have to be the vice president is next in line, and God forbid, you mean Kamala Harris? You mean if Joe stepped down, she would take over?
No,
but no one is voting for her.
No, they would vote for. Okay, let's say hypothetically, and Biden wins his second term, right?
Yeah.
And he still has Kamala Harris as vice president. Okay. If he steps down for any reason, it doesn't trigger an election. She steps in. So if Biden does get elected, I think he's either going to drop his heart rate to a flat line, right, one way or another, or he's going to step down as president, and she will get in, and that would be really bad for you guys over in America, and for the world, I think.
Look at, she's been fucking vice president the whole time, 4 years, and you're lucky if you've seen her 3 times in the news, or she's been very low key and quiet.
Yep, and that's the ideal sort of vice president, and then they can come in. But your setup, the way it is the vice president takes over if anything happens to the president. They just get sworn in automatically.
Transcendental Spirit says she truly is a vice president. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a politician type guy. Like, I don't pay attention to politics, and I don't really know what she's done or what he's done this run, because I don't even have cable in my house. Grim was here. He's seen. I don't pay for the only cable that's in my house is the YouTube from the PlayStation in the living room, and in here I might look at the news rarely when I'm on a stream, but I don't want to see what's going on in the world. I don't want to know. So depressing. All the shit with wars and fucking Taiwan and China and freaking, Ukraine and freaking Russia. Russia rearming its nuclear weapons now. And it's just like all this. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Well, that line that
Transcendental. Yeah.
Thank you. I just made that into a song. That line. Do you all listen to it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the first time I heard this one. There is another version, but this one sounded a little bit better. I'll turn it up a bit.
Shadows loom, they make us sway. The power's strong, it's hard to fight. They twist our minds, take us in fright. We're puppets in their hidden game. Their lies are thick, they have no shame. They mind all, they touched our dreams. Invisible rulers with silent screams. They hold us down. Chains unseen will rise above.
Pretty cool.
They touched our dreams. Invisible rulers with silent screams. They hold us down in chains unseen. We'll rise above, break this machine. We gather strength, hot hand sparks. Invisible rulers with silent screams. They hold us down in chains unseen. We'll rise above, break this machine.
So he used Transcendental's spirit. She is truly a vice president to make that song. He just punched those words in. Maybe he added a few more. I don't know, but that's how cool AI is. I know a lot of people are so against it. I'm so pro AI. I use the shit out of AI. Everything I do has to do with AI in some weird way if it's about YouTube.
I had no input on that, to be honest. The only thing I did was just take the sentence and put it into the AI, and it came up with that.
So you took "She truly is a vice president" and put it into the AI, and that.
No. I put the other one in, the first one.
Oh, which one? Let me see. I'm scrolling back. The invisible rule is the world ruined everything. That one.
Yes. Yeah. That's what it came out with.
Oh my god, that's insane.
And it was. It actually, when I read through it, it was that is everything that has been said, and from it. And I thought, I wonder if it'll actually do it, and it did. I thought, great, I love that. So, folks, this is how if you come up with something that's a good one line, then yeah, we're going to. Well, I'll clip it, so to speak, or use it.
I mean, that lady that was in your chat that night did one on the Wandering Hippie in like 2 seconds, and it came out pretty good. I mean, I'm quite amazed how well that program was working. When I first started using it, it definitely wasn't as good as it is now. I recently messed around with it a little bit. It's definitely much better. And like South Alabama, I believe how South Alabama does it is he uses Chat GPT to write a song, and then he goes over to Sony or however it's pronounced. I don't even remember how it's spelled, to be honest. And then he makes the songs. So that's pretty rad. So he's using 2 AIs to create something that really, has only his mind for input. So it's quite interesting. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were your words, Transcendental. That's what me and Grim Reaper, a lot of people over here for months and months, I paid for Midjourney. Well, I paid for them with donations, and Midjourney is an AI that makes pictures, and we would sit here for hours and people would just give words, and the AI would make pictures. And I always tell everybody, like Grim Reaper's background right now, whenever you get evil with AI, oh my god, is it on board. Now you can try and make it be happy, and good luck. You can do it. It just takes learning how and that's what I enjoyed the most about the AI. I was infatuated with it for a while. Is how it interprets what you're thinking, and it does. So, for instance, here's the thing, right? So I've been using a thing called Copilot. It's part of Microsoft, whatever Microsoft Internet is. I forget what it's called. But anyway, it's included in the Microsoft thing. It's a little icon up top. You click on it. I've been using it ever since I've been doing the shorts. And a lot of times what I do is I'll say, write me a title, description, hashtags, keywords for a YouTube short about Grim Reaper cutting the grass while he was here at my house. And then it'll give me the whole description of how you used your sickle and cut my grass and blah, blah, blah. It was really hot. And the AI does all that, and then it spits out a title which thinks that will grab people. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I won't. But it's pretty fucking amazing, you know? AI is a trip. But what it's gotten weird about it is now every time I do a title and a description, it puts in peace and pot leaves as a hashtag. Like it's starting to build a hashtag. It's quite weird. Like it obviously, like Dennison says, the same with the artwork is that we're paying for the use of the AI to learn from us. You know, the question that people fear is that what happens when the AI doesn't need us anymore, when it's smarter than us? Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on if you're simping for the AI, like Dennison would say, or if you're simping for people. I don't know. I'm just simping for positivity, you know. I loved it. Yeah, it's cool when someone makes a song about you. It's an honor. I have any fan song that he made about Hippie Auditor. It was like such an honor. I mean, for somebody to make a song about you. You know, I play it on the live stream all the time. I got to actually load it into StreamYard so that when I want to play it, I can play it, you know. But yeah, it's quite amazing to 5 people were fizzling out.
One of the things I do like about it is that you can go to some websites and you can get the lyrics of songs, and it's a way of cheating. So I do it all the time because it's a way of cheating. But I can take a song and try and find one now. Won't be a second. Oh, I'm not the wrong.
I was doing with that program. I was taking paragraphs from movies. I was using the Bible. I was doing all kinds of.
I'll give you an example. Day in the Life, right? I took all the lyrics and I played and I made this up. Okay.
Jake! Like 23, huh?
Seen the book. I woke up, fell out of my bed, dragged my coat over my head, fell down the stairs and had a cup. Looking up, fuck, I was late. Got my coat and my hat, made the bus without a flap. Dragged my head upstairs to have a smoke. Heard Biden speak and I fell into a dream. I read the news today, what a crock of shit. 4,000 holes in Trump's head, and the holes filled his bed. They counted them all, is his bed. Trump wants your vote. Biden has never been so high. What's that? Trump says there's another way. Never been so high. What's that? Biden has never been so high. What's that? Trump says there's another way. I saw a film report today. Holy shit, the American army has just won the war. Most people just turned away, but I just had to look. Haven't seen the book, haven't seen the book. I woke up, fell out of my bed, dragged my comb over my head, fell down the stairs and had a cup. Looking up, fucked, I was late. Got my coat and my hat, made the bus without a flat. Dragged
The problem is it does repeat and it gets a bit annoying.
Oh, look,
but, yeah.
I got that thing in the background there. I'm going to drop us both down for a sec. Hang on.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah. Don't
It was
forget to
too
send
big.
it on an email.
Yeah. It was too big. It needs to be cropped down. I just didn't have time to crop it down, but I definitely think it's pretty cool. I like how it's abstract, so it's not perfect. I like that kind of art. Seems like your computer's struggling a little bit to hold the fire. What do you got? A green screen behind you? Green wall? Or are you using the StreamYard one? I see your microphone. I believe that's your microphone I keep seeing popping in and out.
Yeah, quite possibly. I'm trying to figure out which camera it is that's causing the issue. I've got too many mics, too many cameras. Mind you, saying that, I need to get another camera for another for one of the others, so that'll have to wait. There you go. That's more. That's better. Yeah, I'm using the StreamYard's background.
Yeah, I was just looking at the brand and stuff. It's like it's your channel. It's weird. Bunch of the pictures and all that stuff. Oh, I see. You got it. Where'd they? Used to be a bunch of shit in there.
Well, I couldn't use yours because there's too much in there. I didn't want to take anything out. So.
Oh, I see. I see. Now we're back to mine. That was weird.
I just changed that.
Trump and Biden. I was just looking to see what was in there. A bunch of stuff that could be removed, really. I like this.
It's intermission time, folks, so hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right over to our refreshment center for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, mouth-watering goodies, everything from a snack to a delicious full meal. At our refreshment center, you'll find a large variety of goodies to satisfy your hunger, your...
Now, as a kid, went to driving, that was the time when you ran up to the fucking concession stand and bought your candy and your... So you knew that whole short by heart, you know what I mean? Oh, what the hell?
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm not doing that.
Someone's hacking.
You should listen to Juicy. It's about butts. Yeah, it's about butt. It's just about...
That was way back. That was way back. Yeah,
that was funny.
So much better.
You should listen to Juicy. It's about butts. Yeah, it's about butt. It's just about butts.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat.
I don't say now.
I made the song and the video in one day.
My favorite part is in the end when I'm dancing with a butterfly. Fucking yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, I think you'll need to go through some time, and mind you, with that extra band there, you can actually use that. Put some more filters in. Do you realise that StreamYard is not recording your live streams anymore?
Oh really? Because it's full.
Yeah, you're over the allowance.
Yeah, I noticed those were all really old. I don't know. Last time I was live, I thought of replaying those. Kind of funny. It was me and Asmar like in 2022, 2021.
Well, you can download them, and then you can you've got them. Then you can edit and then just use bits and pieces of them.
Yeah, I think it was me and Caucasian tonight. We're talking about how you have to be careful about replaying your own. I'm like, wait, what? You can't replay your own content? Carefully, you can,
You've
right?
got to be careful, because when you played that originally or did the lives originally, right, they didn't have the box that they got now, and they look for key words, or it could be a song or anything, and it will go, don't like that, you know. That was the oldest one, wasn't it? You just put up that overlay.
That overlay is the AI back in way back. That's Hippie on the beaches of Cape Cod with his crow, because I always do a crow when I do Wandering Hippie. Even today, if I jump onto a rant, it's like all the AI recognizes me. This was quite interesting. Like even to the point Dennis said, like my beard, like it doesn't do it as much now. Like Caucasians, it's brown in the middle and then white. So like when mine was like that, the AI was making me look exactly. He was like, the AI is using your camera and taking a picture of you, and you know. It's me and unindoctrinated. As Dennison would say, back of head girl. This was quite an interesting story here, LLOVE. LLOVE was some computer program that was supposed to be living inside of Midjourney. It was even in the news and shit about this.
Yeah. An AI, about an AI.
Yeah, about an AI inside of an AI, yeah. Wandering hippie. Look at my toes, bro. Look at those toes.
I can confirm, unfortunately, they actually are very close.
Yeah, I mean, don't those look like my toes perfectly? That's my living room for sure. That's where you fell asleep after you ate a bunch of gummies in my toe goo.
Oh, look, you're never going to forgive me for that. It was funny.
It was
First
funny.
night there, I misread the information about the police. Well, say misread it. I just took it that it was, like 5 milligrams per sweet, and I just thought, you know what, I'll take 4. Anyway, it was stuck together, and I didn't realise whatever it was, it just doubled. Wanted. That's good. That. What colour is black and white one?
Yeah, that's where I stole his black and white one and messed around with it one time. If I had not had, I couldn't get rid of the Go Art, sadly. So, but yeah, it would have been a pretty cool one. Look at this guy's skanky teeth. Oh.
Well, Mrs. G is now. Mrs. G has put a load of photos out, right, from when we were over there.
I still have tons of stuff I ain't deleted. It's all sitting on my phone. I'm just fucking lazy, to be truthful.
Oh, sit on your phone. Sit on your phone. You know.
We gotta figure out a way to do the Google. I'll figure it out. Cause I did one before. I used to send videos back and forth with it. So I set up a Google account, and then I send you a link, and then when you access the link, it's all my videos that I have shared. So.
Yeah, and I can download them from there. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so she wanted, the photos printing off. Now, I worked it out. It was cost somewhere in the region of about 70 or 80 pounds. So that would be what, about $100
American.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah. To print them all off. Right, we sent them off. So I bought a photo printer. It's an Epson one. And she's printed them all off, and we're going to send some over to you when we get the opportunity.
That's awesome.
Because
like us eating dinner and us in New York City and all that stuff. I think
the stuff that she's got, and the ones that she took of all of us and your family. She's going to print them off, and we'll send them over to you.
Cool.
How much did the printer cost over there? $100, $200, $300?
No, I think it was
less than 100.
Round about 100. Yes, it was actually.
Yeah, wow.
Less than 100. So probably about $100. So for the cost of sending off, she now can print whatever she wants straight off.
Yeah, I mean these days now they got the last printer we bought that's died now, but the last one we had, it contacted whenever the ink got low, and it would come in the mail for us.
Yeah. I've volunteered you.
Auto ink.
Sorry, Mrs. G just walked in. She said, I'll frame something. I said, well, you've already been framed, but yeah, what we'll do is we'll frame the pictures, and then you can put them up around the living room, etc., and you can put some in your office there. I say office. Green screen area.
She says, my eyes, what have you done to them? I don't know. Well, that was when that was messing around with the AI.
Yeah, normal service will be back, but don't know when. If you think that's bad, yeah, go on then.
I can let my breathe for a minute. Let's see. How about that? Totally.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance. Give it half a chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, all the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. There's Just you and me.
In the office.
Where I wanna be. I hardly know.
You look at
This beauty by my side.
right? Not necessarily put them up against the wall, up onto the wall, but I can't see the pictures. This is the reason why I was thinking the desk.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm going to mute you because you're
I'm
talking.
trying to fit the desk in, wait till I see what it is.
Hey, Sam, let me tell you, in the last 3 or 4 years, I've got drunk twice on my YouTube channel. It wasn't pretty the last time. I drank a quart of Kahlua, a quart of Bailey's Irish Cream, and a half a pint of Blue Label 100 proof Smirnoff after not drinking for like 10 years, and I got fucking hammered. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker either. I always wake up in jail or some stupid thing. I remember one time at band camp. What you got? Yeah. 6 years, huh? Good for you. Been sober for drugs for like 13. But I drink once in a while just on YouTube for fun to make myself look stupid. I actually have the live stream. I'm NCM907. I don't know who that is. Sam Hippie, you know. I'm NCM907. I have no idea. Sam. I'm a stoner, bro. 5 minutes later, I'm forgetting. It's getting bad. Getting old sucks. NCM doesn't ring a bell, bro. Don't mean to be insulting. But, yeah. Oh, Northern Corruption Monitor. Okay, all right. Now, see, dude? I'm a pothead, bro. I don't recommend anybody smoke that good shit. On a lighter note, at least she told Aja that you love her. Every time I see her now, that's the ongoing joke. I mean, it's been like 2 years since that happened. I have it saved right here on my YouTube thing. I play it. I'm really stoned, man. And tired. Let's see, what do we got here?
Hello. Is there anybody?
Nice, bro.
Just not if you can hear me.
I got some nice buds just about ready. About to be freshly picked. Yeah.
I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts.
Can show me where it's at.
There is no pain you are receiving. The distant shit smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips
Yeah, baby, transcendental.
When I was a child, I had fever.
Hope everything's good out in Alaska, bro.
My hands felt just like two balloons. once again, I can't explain. You will not understand.
That's right.
This is not how
I remember that.
have become comfortably numb. Okay, just a little pinprick.
Yeah.
There'll be no more.
Is it?
Feeling a little sick.
I'll screw that up.
Can you stand up?
Oh,
Do believe it's working.
good.
That'll keep it going
Oh,
for the show.
sure.
Come on, it's time to go.
Go.
There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves.
Your lips move, but I can't
hear what you say.
say.
When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse. Out of the corner of my eye, I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it, man. The child is gone, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb.
Oh, yes. Know it well. Are you kidding? I'm 60. I've seen Pink Floyd live many times. I'm a concert whore. All right, how about this one? Do one more Pink Floyd song. Boom. Melody, think you like this song? What did you think they're trying to break my bones? But what's up, Asmon?
What's up?
Chillin'? I'm actually 58. Wow, Steve. I just say 60 because when you're 58, you might as well be 60. But yeah, I'm an old fuck. Stop over at Tonic's today, said hi to Tonic and you guys, UNAC, the crew.
Yeah, man. Seen that earlier.
That's not. Long time no speak.
I'm gonna put all of her. But she is 62. That's correct. Yeah. Might as well be 60 when you're 58. What's the difference? Baby. I'm not gonna let anyone do. I know it. I know. Wow, that's deep transcendental to be so. That's pretty deep transcendental. You're probably right. I hate to say this. Uh, wow. Once you get to 60, you might wish you were 58 again. I agree. A lot can happen in 2 years. Very good point, Spirit. They do seem to get faster and faster, yeah, but I wouldn't want to give up 2 years at this point. When I was a kid, I would always say, fuck, I ain't gonna live until I'm 35, get fucked up, doing drugs, and whatever the fuck I was doing, you know? It's finally cool. 72, imagine that's cool. How hot is it where you guys are? Type in chat what it is for temp where you're at. 5 people. Wow, it's dead. 5 good people, though, like Daryl would say. I guess 8, including panel. Yeah, I might not be here in 2 years, Transcendental. I mean, it's how weird life is, right? My life changed in 2020 when I lost my daughter due to COVID. She left behind a beautiful grandson. I have him most of the time. 83. Ooh, ouch. 72 here, and it is 1:45 a.m. Gotta love Bob Dylan.
I'll see if I've got any Bob Dylan. Should have. Asma, how are you? Not seen you around for ages. Am I live?
Are we live or are we off?
Oh, we're still live. Yeah, it's that.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Never mentions
The word addiction.
in certain
Yeah, she tell you she's an orphan.
After you meet her family. Paints her eyes as black as night now. Pulls those shades down tight. Yeah, she gives a smile when the pain comes. The pain gonna make everything alright. Says she talks to angels. Call her out by her name. Oh yes, she talks to angels. Says to call her out by her name. She keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around her neck. Yes,
Yeah, that's Asmar up here. Yes, sir.
And the cross of someone she has not met, not yet. Says she talks to angels. Says they all know her name. Oh, and she talks to angels. Says to call her out by her name. She don't know no lover. My man.
Holy shit. Shit. I should be in Provincetown. It's Bear Week. That live was so funny, man. If you didn't see it, go back and watch Wandering Hippie last night. Tried to go live up in Provincetown. It was beautiful. I think I saw Grim there. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't have been me.
He might or might not have been the one with the what looked to me to be see-through underwear. I'm like, great.
Well, hang on. What were you doing checking out the underwear?
Because my camera, I was looking at my camera. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah, I said, yeah, okay. Well, have you got that app installed that sees through clothes on?
I mean, I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't really tell, but if there was something going on, it was really small. Just saying.
Oh, you've been looking in the mirror again, haven't you? Told you not to do things like that.
2 people. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Steve says, oh yes, I saw it. I wish I could unsee it. Press rewind. Oh shit, rewind back and not have to see that shit again. Oh man. That's too funny. All right, here we go. I would play the song over and over, but I really dig this song. Let's see.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord, take me home. I just wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone lost their way. They all just do what the TV say, and I wanna go home.
Bring me home. Yeah. Right on my heart.
7 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man from out of town. 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around, and I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way. Well, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say, and I wanna go home.
Speak to a motto. Home is where the heart is. Yeah, or heaven. Right? I think that's what he's talking about. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like he was talking about. Oh, it's coming up next. Let's try and play that. Wow.
Thank you. This is a new song I wrote about my ranch. I live on a ranch in California. I just bought it a while ago from these two lawyers. And there was an old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foreman on ranches.
It's a pretty good tune.
If you go into the other brand, I've uploaded some music in there. Have a look through, see if there's anything you can play.
Thing is, I mean, I don't mean to be. I've just had a system where I've done things a certain way, and you can sort of see what's going on in the background since you're able to see. But when I get off of where I should be, what I know is right for me, I get fucked up. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, no worries.
I mean, unless they're all the AI made ones and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Then it's not bad. Sugar Mountain.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost. Like a coin that won't get tossed. Rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you.
When me and Asma used to be partners.
I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past. But I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you.
Rage sleeping.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Yeah, it was the same when me and Asma were together, you know. Yeah, that's too funny.
Hi, Topa Life, how you doing?
See how he said that? No, I used to have to call him and tell him to come back to my piano. He was on like 3 pianos at one time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, hey. I think, yeah. Asmar's a fun dude. Grim Reaper. Joe Phillips says,
Hello.
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 Hello, mate. Hippie was drinking tea earlier and straight from England. Came through custom and everything. Yorkshire tea, man. It was good shit. Sat here with I got this just for Grim Reaper, my shit cup. You know, show my support for my. Oh, man, he's a good dude.
Hey, the thing was, I actually sent the same box, well, different box, through the post. I got confirmation it'd been delivered in the US, but guess what? US Postal Service didn't deliver it. I think they drank it. So I had to hop on a plane.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Take some over.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know why this song is so powerful.
Are you still live?
I know. I mean, could it be because it's a real occurrence? I mean, it's a real ship that sank in the Great Lakes. I don't remember which one. But a lot of people perished in the sinking of the ship. I think it was 17.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a super old song. Why I would get a takedown from this every time I play this song, and it's not even like on the actual singer's channel. It's on a random. I don't know. There's just some songs I don't really understand it. "Time in a Bottle" is another song that just will get me smacked every time. I get it with the Eagles because, you know, they're super popular and blah, blah, blah. But why? Why like a song like that? Too many videos with good quality versions, so I thought I'd put together a video with lyrics. Enjoy.
On down at the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed.
27 men died? All right. Still doesn't say why this fucking song is so popular. I mean, so powerful that I'm sure if I keep playing this on and on, they're going to smack us down. Ready?
Empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side,
coming back
from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew that captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left.
I saw a YouTube short about it and how it had something to do with a certain door on the back of the ship that let something slide in, wouldn't close. And that's what fucked them. That's why the ship sank. Pretty wild. But also, they blame the captain, I think, because he kept going into the storm when he shouldn't have or some shit. But that's fucking bullshit. A storm.
Fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait, when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind.
I mean, it's a good song. I mean, it's a really good song. Is it a takedown song? Oh, what's this short?
Adios, amigo. Listen, stranger. Did you get the idea? We don't like to see bad boys like you in town. Go get your mule.
You see, that's what I want to talk to you about. He's feeling real.
That's probably a takedown right there. That's a pretty good clip, though.
Please explain.
Adios, amigo.
Isn't it? That's a good clip. I don't know. Wow. $2:13 a.m. I guess I should. A weird rendition. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So when you come over, Hippie, I just thought you might like to see the dining room.
Oh, shizzle my nizzle. Who's serving that dinner, bro? Huh.
Oh, be the butlers.
Gotcha. Let's bring back some memories of the kid. News. You know what I'm saying?
San Francisco was responsible for new pop music. And the Jefferson Airplane.
Let's see what happens here.
Made that sound popular. They really made it popular. Marty Ballin, Spencer Dryden, Jack Cassidy, Yorma Calgon, and Paul Kantner. And of course, Grace Slick. Ladies and gentlemen,
What's going on, puppies? The Animals, House of the Rising Sun. Wow. Just messing around. Come on, play the music.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say it'll rain upon the day. I know, shining down like water.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I love this song, yeah. And down, loving days. I'm probably ruining it and singing it, but it's still fun for me.
Days before, sun is cold and rain is hot.
I know
Been that way
why I enjoy singing so much with this dude.
forever on it goes. The circle fast and slow. I know it can't stop. I wonder. I wanna know. Have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know. Have you ever seen the rain? Coming down the rain. I wanna know. Have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know. Have you ever seen the rain? Right? Thank you. Down the rain. I've been doing this, just kind of chilling with music for 4 years or more, maybe 5 years. I love music. I really think music, just, you're having a bad day, put on some music, and I once got a strike for playing this song right here. Dueling Banjos. Such a great part, too. I got a strike for playing that chunk of from Deliverance when the guy plays the music when the kid's up on the bridge and he's like, yeah. That's when I first came to YouTube and didn't have any idea how badly. Here's another one.
So like this coastal line agent degraded. You miscegenated. All you boys is miscegenated. Give me a microphone. Oh, give me a microphone. Give me a microphone.
Soggy Bottom Boys. How about these guys? Anybody know the Dead South? Play these guys a few times on here. Let's see what happens with us.
Damn love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push off a little bruised and battered. Hold on, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Damn wife is what I told her. Price now sinks to my shoulder. Oh, babe, don't know what I'm gonna do.
Deliverance is an amazing movie. Yes, ma'am. Gotta say.
I see my redhead, mess bag, tear shed, queen bee miss squeeze. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company. Damn love couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stop, shirt, like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company. In hell, I'll be in good company.
Such basic freaking a guitar and it's just so cool music for such basic yeah. I'm stoned. I think I'm gonna play one more song maybe and go to bed. It's 2:30 a.m. You guys are probably tired. Let me see if I can find a song and then I'll probably thank you, Darlene. I am gonna go get some sleep. Tomorrow's Sunday, so it's kind of like family day, so I gotta fucking be up and alive at some point. Yeah, so gonna go to bed, everybody. Love you all. Appreciate the new person, Spirit. Appreciate you being around. Fun to know that you're from my shorts, because that's pretty unheard of. So much love to you, and thank you so much for being here. And hopefully you'll be able to do more lives.
I've been thinking about dying, and how it's gonna be. My skin and bones give up the ghost, and I finally feel my fragile soul, and all I am falling to mystery.
New guy, I just found that guy chumming around. He was in one of the shorts. Nice. I'm definitely going to bed. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh no, not after that conversation tonight. You have a great night. Steve, thank you for being here. Darlene, thank you so much. Daryl, much love. Grim Reaper, Asma, bruh. You all have a wonderful evening, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow night. Sunday night. You never know.
You never know. See you later. Take care,
Yeah.
everybody.
Peace.
Bye.